Don't make me tell all these folks who you are. Don't make me tell them who you trying to be. Flexing and talking like you really hard. I'ma be laughing about this in my sleep. I know the fake and that's what you give. I know the bank and you not the bill. I know the pride and I know the pill. Whatever you swallow when it wasn't real. I keep it solid like I am a fist. Look at my shot, it's all in the wrist. Don't do the talking, I do not snitch. But I'm in the game, you must be the glitch.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Troll, and Always the Conscience. This is our episode 3, y'all, and it's going very well. Of course, we got Dynamite, my man Mac, we got Snap, and of course myself, Vibe King. And we're going to give y'all a great show today, y'all. We're going to give y'all a great show today.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate the intro, Vibe. All right, man. So today we're going to change it up a little bit. So first segment, we're going to go ahead and dive into Ring and Arena. Second segment, we're going to go into Screens and Sounds. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. The Ring and Arena, we're going to be talking about a little bit of March Madness and our WrestleMania predictions. Screens and Sounds, we're going to be discussing how cancel culture ruins stand-up. And a checkpoint and chill, we're going to be talking about recent PoE updates and the Nintendo Switch 2 that's just been recently brought up, and also might touch on a little bit of the spring season of anime that just started. And our sidebar conversation, of course, is going to be how men feel about makeup and BBLs. And of course, the last segment, as always, Crash Out Corner. So let's go ahead and get this thing started with Ring and Arena. And we're going to go ahead and get into the March Madness.
All right, so I got a little bit on March Madness, but before I do that, I got to give a shout out to all the Hall of Fame, the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame nominees for 2025. We got Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Sue Bird, Maya Moore, Sylvia Fowles, Billy Donovan. They put the actual 2008 Dream Team in there, which was aka the Redeem Team, and referee Danny Crawford all made the Hall of Fame this year. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame because the NBA doesn't have a Hall of Fame. It's actually called the Basketball Hall of Fame. So they account everything you do from your contributions from college and pros if you made it to the pros. So that's how they do that.
Man, congratulations to those guys, man.
Yeah. Was that first ballot?
Congratulations to all those guys, man. And the referee. And the referee got in there, man. I didn't know they do referees.
Yeah, referees. Yeah. Referees, owners. They do owners, referees, commissioners, too. Carmelo and Dwight Howard are first ballot.
That's good, man. Congratulations, man.
Sue Bird and I believe Maya Moore too. Sue Bird for sure, but I think Maya Moore too. I don't know if any of you ever seen any of those two, but they awesome, man. Maya Moore probably one of the best basketball players, man or woman, to ever put on the shoes. Great athlete, man. Also, like I said, the whole Redeem Team. I don't know if y'all remember, but back in 2004, we actually finished third place in the Olympics, which was. Come on, bro. We America. Why we finished in third place? So 2008, we had the Redeem Team. They pretty much beat everybody by 29 points. So congratulations to everybody who made Hall of Fame. Especially Dwight Howard. I'm really happy for him because he didn't make the top 75 for the NBA top 75 list, which was a robbery, but he's Hall of Famer now. So good for him. Also, breaking news. Alexander Ovechkin hitting up the hockey he breaks Wayne Gretzky's all-time goals record today for 895 career goals. So Alexander the Great breaks one of Wayne Gretzky's, which at the time seemed unbreakable record, 895 goals. So congratulations, and Alexander Ovechkin. And that was that way. In March Madness, we had 2 games last night. Final 4. We had Houston taking on Duke. Duke was the overwhelming favorite pretty much for the whole year to win everything. Capture the flag, Cooper Flag. He's been most talked about dude probably in college basketball all year long. Consensus #1 overall pick. The America's next great white hope for basketball players. So it's really been on him to carry white basketball players because we haven't had an American-born white player. We got a lot of good foreigners, but we actually got an American-born player who's going to try to do some things in the NBA. And unfortunately, he had a good game last night. He scored 27. I think he had like 9 rebounds and like 5 or 6 assists, but came up short against Houston. I'm not gonna lie, Snap. I know you're a Houston guy, but I can't stand watching how Houston plays offense. It's ugly. The whole game's ugly. The Houston goal is to make the game ugly, and they normally hold the opponents to under 59 points a game, and it's like a real grindy, real ugly to watch kind of game. And they did their best. They held Duke to 67, which I think was one of the lows they had all year long. So, congratulations to Houston for beating Duke in a really, really crazy game, especially towards the end. I think Duke went on I think they had one field goal in the last 10 minutes of the game, all free throws. So it was crazy. Houston came back and won that game. Crazy turnovers. Then my team, Florida, the other number 1 seed, played against Auburn, the other the number 1 overall seed in the tournament, 79-73. The referees tried their best to give Auburn the game, but Auburn didn't do their part, which was make baskets. Because the only thing they had to do was make baskets. The referees was holding the whistles in their pockets the half for about a good 6-minute stretch of the game, man. It was terrible. It was one of the worst officiated games in officiating history. They even were doing replays of some of the calls, and the replays were still getting it wrong. They were still not calling the stuff that they replaying. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Dude, I had a moment, dog. We had went out, and I had oiled my hair, my beard up and shit real good. So I'm mad. I'm on the phone. I'm talking to Snap on the phone. Matter of fact, I'm scratching my head. I'm mad. I'm rubbing my eyes. I got all this damn oil in my eyes. I'm crying. I'm doing like this, like I'm fucking Itachi and Sasuke and shit. Then use my Rinnegan powers and Sharingan powers and overdid it. I'm doing like this here. It was crazy. I'm so pissed watching that bullshit. But Walter Clayton Jr., another 30-point game for the Gators. He helped us in there even when we were doing bad. He helped us in there. He took us home. He's been one of the best players in college basketball in the tournament. Probably the best player in the tournament. Hopefully he gets the recognition he deserves. Putting the Gators on his back. And good game. It was a good game after the referees, tightened up a little bit, but it was a tough stretch, man. But that's all I got for the sports. Once again, congratulations to all the Hall of Famers, Alexander Ovechkin, and Final Four. The finals tomorrow will be Houston versus Florida at 8:45 Eastern time tomorrow. So hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully the referees don't do what they was doing Saturday, and we'll see.
I want to just chime
so
in.
This is Matt. Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead, Bob.
Oh, yeah, I'm just want to chime in on some of the stuff because you actually kind of carried that very well. As far as the bracket goes, I was they're not my team, honestly, but I was surprised when Duke did get held and they got bounced out because the way they've been going about every game, it's kind of funny because I was just talking to my folks about it, and I was just like, my pops, we sitting there watching the game, I'm like, yeah, but I'm kind of scared for Duke. I just had this conversation the other day. I was like, I'm kind of scared for them because they blowing all these teams out, and I just know it's one of these days or between these next two games, they're going to have that bad game. And I was like, I wish they would have went ahead and had it. And I just felt I knew it was coming. I missed it though because I was somewhere else at the time, but just seeing it on paper and then going back to that last play and Cooper Flag barely fell short on that last shot.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Because he had it. He just had it. Like, it was a good shot too. I mean, the dude tried to play defense. He got it within the 3-point line. It was a nice little 2-point mid-range.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits the.
I would have tried to get to the hole. I wouldn't have settled for a fadeaway. I mean, it was a good shot. It was the right person taking the shot. But me personally, I would have just had to drive that little dude to the hole, man. That big guy to the hole, man. You gonna have to fire me. I'm down 1. I mean, and I'm in a free throw situation. I wasn't in a 1-for-1 situation. I was gonna get my 2 shots, and hopefully I was able to hit one of them at least. But they just bad, dude. Just like Proctor, number 5 for Duke, he couldn't hit a shot all tournament. This dude was lights out from 3 points. He was missing 3-pointers, 2s, free throws. He couldn't hit nothing yesterday. I think he was like 2 for 11.
Wow.
Schreiber, number 7, he did what he could do, but then he got exposed a little bit on offense. I mean, on defense towards the in the second half. Duke just couldn't make shots. Houston did what Houston always do, man. They tightened down on defense and just made the game ugly. And that's their game plan. We're gonna make it ugly.
Held them to 67 points.
Yeah, and but the thing about it, they had 50 something at the half. They hit one shot. They hit one shot in the second half, bro. They hit one shot.
Yo, that's nuts. And yeah, I caught just a little bit of the Florida game before I had left the crib. And I see what you were saying. They was calling a lot of whistles in that game. And I'm just like, they trying to make Florida lose this shit. Like I said that to my mom before you even said that. But I didn't think nothing of it. But I was like, man, because I knew that was your team. I was like, I don't know about this one, man. Yeah, but man. I seen they pulled it out because I went back and looked. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't let that stop them because, boys. I guess at some point Auburn must have stopped scoring. Because
they couldn't hit shots either. The big dude, Broom, the big man, he had 12 in the first half. But the thing with Florida is they really big down low, and they got 4 guys in rotation, and that's 5 fouls apiece, man. And them big jokers putting hands up, and just wearing the other team's bigs down. They wearing them down because Broom was giving us all we could handle in the first half, and he had 1 point. I think he had 1 or 2 points in the second half. He was a non-factor in the second half completely. Then he got to the line a few times too, and he was clinging them off the backboard at the free throw line. So that was a big plus. They couldn't make shots either, and that like I said, the referees was giving them chances, but after so long, man. Hey, we can't keep giving you chances. You got to make it, so you got to help us too now.
Yeah, help me, help you.
So
yeah.
Did you see that double play? Like, it was a great play by the Gator. I think he was either the center or the power forward. He got that block on the Auburn dude that tried to do the layup, and then he goes down on their side. Oh no, they did a play that I don't think Auburn scored, and they came back down, and the point guard for Florida shot the ball. It was about to go in, and then he goaltended his own shot. I was like, ain't no way, bro. That block was amazing. I was like, damn, he blocked the shit out of that.
Yeah.
And then come down and make that dumb mistake. Like, I thought it was going to be one of them games. Like, I thought Florida was going to beat themselves because he was playing hard, but it was like, you got to calm down.
Yeah. We turned the ball over a lot. That's one thing about us. We turn the ball over a lot. We can't do that against Houston. And Houston's going to make us – that's their game. They want to make you play bad, sloppy. And we play sloppy as it is. So it's going to be interesting to see. I hope we pull it out, though.
But, one thing I want to add before I do get to a little NBA, it's just like some stat things I wanted to talk about. But that I wanted to go back to that first ballot. You said it's just over your career. So, like, first ballot Hall of Fame – it's not including like you don't need rings or anything like that.
No, first ballot. First ballot means your first year eligibility. You make it in. That's what first ballot means.
Okay.
So normally, like say for instance, like in football, you have to wait like 5 or 6 years after you retire to get nominated for the Hall of Fame. Like say for instance, Peyton Manning. We know as soon as he retired, we know he was going to be first ballot getting in there, regardless of whatever happens, right? So after his 6 years of being retired was over with, he was nominated for a Hall of Fame and got in the first time. So first ballot, that's what first ballot means. You get in your first time being nominated.
Okay, I don't know why in my mind I always thought it meant something else.
No, that's what first ballot
All
is. It's the first time you get nominated for it and you get in. That's what first ballot means. But what I was saying with the Naismith, with the Basketball Hall of Fame, it's not an NBA Hall of Fame. So anybody who's played basketball, college and pros, can be nominated for it because they take it. It's like a collection of what you did in basketball, pros and college together.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if you might have had an okay NBA career, but you was a college legend, you could still make the Basketball Hall of Fame.
That's dope. I like that they do that. That's dope. And I am happy for Carmelo. That was one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got up in there. But some things I still want to touch on real quick. Joker is still my MVP. I'm sorry. Hey, this man is I've never seen no season like this, man. He dropped 61 points the last game. I think it was another triple-double, to be honest.
Yeah, 61, 10, and 10. Yeah.
He's having a triple-double, and he's in points, rebounds, and assists. He's top 2. In some, he's top 1.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah.
And he's a center.
Yeah. And then you look at him, you like, this him? He doing all that? Him?
And steals. I didn't even mention steals. He's top. He's number 2 in steals in the league.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But I get it with the SGA thing. I get it. But if we turn a blind eye to this, what are we doing? I don't know. I don't know how to. My hands is up in the air on that.
I'm with you. The only thing SJ got a little advantage in, they got 12 or 15 more wins than Denver.
Yeah,
that's like the biggest thing. But statistically, Joker should win.
They pretty much told SGA. SGA was like, "Man, what I got to do to get the MVP and some respect?" It was like, "Well, you got to win more games." Then he wins more games, and damn, y'all still debating. Well, Joker's having the most historic season ever. So it's up in the air, bro. We can't control what Joker was going to do this year.
Right.
He did, and he's doing everything right, but it's just like
but
ignore Joker.
It's like you doing this, but that, but it's tough, man. Only thing if he doesn't win it this year, what a cap this year offer him if they win the championship.
Yeah, he gotta. Yeah, that'd be nice. Or
if they win a championship, the MVP thing would be all well. It is what it is. But if they win the championship, I think it'll override if he lost the MVP this year.
And just some quick shot pieces. Shout out to Curry, another 50-piece game. I think there was somebody else that also hit another 50, but I forgot who it was. But anyway, and liking how the Lakers are starting to click. I'm not going to lie to you. This last game they had against the Pelicans, James Doncic and AR-15 almost all dropped 30 points. And that's a problem when they start sinking like that. So that's going to be very interesting going into the playoffs. I think they got something boiling up.
Yeah. I seen a stat the other day. Austin Reeves, AR-15, he's had out of the last 6 games, he's had 4 30-point games, and that's your third man. So
he's showing out. I just hope he keeps it up for sure.
Oh yeah.
I had a conversation though with a friend of mine that tried to tell me if LeBron James was still injured, like if he was out even in the playoffs, he thought that AR and Doncic could hold it down and get there. And in my mind, I'm like, there's no way.
No, not in the West.
I was like, there's no way. They need LeBron.
Yeah.
I don't care. Because AR ain't going to be scoring as many of them points. I mean, he said he was scoring more when LeBron was out, but at the same time, I was still like, but they still not going to win the game. He could score 45.
Yeah.
You ain't going to win the game.
You asking AR and Luka to do a whole lot
on offense and defense?
But they work so much better with LeBron being on the court because it's always like we still have to respect LeBron. with LeBron being gone, yeah, you got to respect Luka. Yeah, you got to respect AR, but you don't respect nobody else. But when all three of them on the floor at the same time, everybody in totality is involved. You know what I'm saying? Luka gonna open it up for LeBron and AR. AR gonna open it up for LeBron and Luka. LeBron gonna open it up for everybody. So it's like that's a big element. And then all of them are capable of scoring, giving you 30 points. You don't have there's not many other teams in the league outside of like the Celtics, you know, that can get 30 points from three guys at will like this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And he still played a decent enough defense. LeBron does. Like
he does enough.
Yeah.
He does enough for his age. He does enough.
It's a big body in there, man. Like, but yeah, that's my piece on the college and NBA sports that I've just been kind of looking at.
Okay.
So who winning in the end?
What?
Who's winning in the end?
The Final Four? The college?
Yeah.
I'm going Florida, man. I can't go against my team.
Of course you're going to go for Florida. Of course you're going to go for Florida. So this is a battle between you and Snap.
Houston, hands down. Houston going. Houston got
it. It's gonna be a nasty game. I think Houston they hype because they beat Duke. Florida gonna have to overcome that, and it might get shaky. I ain't gonna hold you, Mac.
Yeah, but it goes back to what Mac said in the beginning when we started this podcast. Remember when we was talking about when we started talking about March Madness and the Sweet 16 and Final Four, on how teams are always playing at a high level, and then when it gets to that time, you know, shit start hitting the fan, shit start crashing. And so that's what happened to Duke. Everybody was expecting Duke to win, but hey, Duke got their ass handed to them. Somebody handed them an ass whooping, and nobody didn't see it coming. And it's just one of those things that you have to look forward to. It's one of those things that you get pissed off about, but at the same time, you be happy about, because it's pretty much like that in basketball too. It's like that in the NBA to a certain degree too. Like you got this team like Joker. Like right now, Joker is on a fucking tear right now. And then when the playoffs hit, what's going to happen? Is he still going to be on this tear? Or, you know what I'm saying, is pressure going to fuck around to get to him, but he going to get eliminated. So you got to keep your head on the swivel like that. You got to keep your head on the swivel like that, because we never know what shit was going to happen.
Is it a first for both of these teams, or have they both been?
Houston's won, I think, with Five Slammer Jammer. That was back. What did they win up there? That was with Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler back in the 80s. Florida went. This is Florida's fourth time. We won 2, lost 1. Dan Mateen Cleaves and Maurice Peterson. Fuck them bastards. But we did win 2 in a row. We won 2 in a row with Joakim Noah, Al Horford, and Corey Brewer. We won, and matter of fact, the same year we won the first one, the college football team won the championship that same year too. The Tim Tebow era.
Oh, Florida was lit.
And we won in the baseball too. Hershey sound like he mad about that shit. I ain't trying to hear that.
Oh man,
Hershey like he don't want to hear none of this shit.
Yeah, Houston's won the championship before. They done win, I think, 2 or 3 times though.
Okay. Yeah, so this will be good.
Oh yeah.
It's not any of the expected teams that always usually make it to the end. So yeah, I like a nice little switch up.
Happy.
You know what? Interesting.
What happened?
And when's the finals again, Matt?
Tomorrow, 8:45 Eastern.
I'll be 8:45. Hey, I'm
Should
gonna have
be
to
on
rotate
CBS.
that and rest. Oh, well, no, I don't need to rotate that. I can watch wrestling on Tuesday. It's on Netflix now. Go watch Raw on Tuesday.
Wait, you said tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
On a Monday?
Yeah, it's always done on Mondays.
Yeah.
I gotta get more tapped in. I've been forgetting it's college, so like
Yeah,
I don't know why
girls, I think the girls
Monday
tonight and the guys are tomorrow.
I gotta get more familiar with the schedule. Jesus.
Shout out to the girls too, man. My bad. I forgot, man. South Carolina and shit, who does South Carolina playing again? South Carolina and UConn tonight.
Oh man, now you bring them girls, man. Yo, get well soon. The what's my girl name?
Juju.
To Juju, man, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was low key mad, but I was like, damn, man. Yeah,
she's doing all right though. She won Player of the Year though. She got her something out the deal.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you never want to see that. Not from the stars like that.
Nah.
Mm.
All right, cool.
Right.
All right, cool. Seems like we got the March Madness stuff out the way. Now we segue into the one thing that some of us are excited about and some of us are not. We're going to go ahead and segue into our WrestleMania predictions. So, well, they finally made. Well,
can I get
man, sure.
Get it out, though.
Sure, man. Go ahead, man. Get off your chest.
The Mac
get it off your chest.
All right. Now this is me. I don't know the true order. I don't know if even these matches gonna really happen. But this is what I'm predicting. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown. All right, I got for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm predicting Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn. I don't know if that's a match, but I'm pretty sure one of them is fighting Braun for that belt. But I got Penta winning. I got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I got Drew winning. I got Jade versus Naomi. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I got Jade winning, and it should be a squash match. That match is over 5 minutes long. Shame on WWE. LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the U.S. Championship. I got Jacob Fatu winning. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I got Logan Paul winning. They gotta show that finishing move at WrestleMania. Logan Paul got the nasty. You got like one of the coolest moves in wrestling now. That new DDT is nice. Plus I don't like AJ Styles' record at WrestleMania, so it is what it is. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. I got CM Punk winning with Seth Rollins turning heel.
What?
It's his prediction.
Did I just hear that wrong?
Yep. No, you heard it right. His prediction.
What?
Yeah, I got CM.
Oh,
yeah, I got Punk.
Oh, wow. I'm very interested now.
So, Bianca, one of the other women's championships. I don't know which one women's championship. But Io, Bianca, and Rhea. I got Bianca Belair winning that match, and she's gonna be the new champ. Walter, aka Gunther. I'm not gonna call him Gunther. He's Walter to me versus Jey Uso for the championship.
He always Walter.
Right. I'm going with Jey Uso just so the crowd can do the little eat shit. I got Tiffany versus for the other championship. Tiffany what's her name? Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Versus,
Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte.
Yeah, for the other women's championship, I got Charlotte Flair winning. She's gonna use the golden shovel and win her 15th. This is 15 now.
I think she's almost at 17, ain't she?
No, 14 or 15.
I think
14 or 15.
now she's at 15 or she's at 15.
I think she's close to 17. Right, it's either
yeah, she's 15.
You know, her and Sasha's playing hot potato with that belt for a minute.
Yeah, we're okay. So whatever number she on is high, so she gonna win. And then for the championship match, main event, I see Cody Rhodes versus Cena. I got John winning the championship belt, beating Cody with Gangs of Foolishness. I predict extreme overbooking in that match. Extremely heavy overbooking in that match.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got for my predictions.
All right. Snap, I'm going to go ahead and let you roll. I'll let you roll with yours.
All right. I'm going to do the championships kind of last, but yeah, I agree with you, Mac. That Jade Naomi, I got Jade just winning. I mean, yeah, Jade just gonna win. She just probably gonna squash her, and it ain't gonna be long. That ain't even a go up and get you nothing. That ain't no intermission match, man. They ain't gonna have time to do that, man. I think.
Right.
So yeah, I got Jade winning that one. Let's see, AJ and Logan. I got Logan Paul winning. I think he gonna get one of his influencer buddies to come out there and kind of screw over AJ's one way or the other. Speed may come back out there. Who knows? They maybe get Casanat to come out there, man. And
sure,
who knows, man? You know they all about that, man. They gotta get that going.
If he do come out there, somebody give his ass a receipt for me. But I'm just leave that alone. Go ahead with your prediction.
All right, so man, all right, the CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. I got them. Honestly, I got them main event night too. I got CM Punk winning, but I got him winning with the help. Somehow Paul Heyman's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna do it on purpose or inadvertently help CM Punk win, and they're gonna screw over Roman one way or the other, man. That's just what I think gonna happen. So what else? Okay, so I'm gonna do the women's tag match. They got a gauntlet match supposed to be happening Friday night, so I really don't know who's gonna win that because it's like a 6-way and the people in it is what it is. They got Bailey and Lyra teaming up, so I'm pretty sure they'll win. Those are the ones I can consider thinking is gonna win that gauntlet match. And I got Liv and Raquel just retaining easy. No problem.
I forgot all about them.
Shame on you, man. What is up with you against women today, man? I don't understand. Like, we equal opportunity people, man. I don't understand what's going on.
I'm gonna give them a shout out later on in the
show, for the United States Championship. I was going back and forth, honestly. I mean, LA Knight has a belt, but he really ain't been doing nothing with it, and it seems like right now, man, Jacob, they hot. Jacob's hot right now. Jacob Fatu, you know what I mean? And I got him. I don't know, man. Honestly, if I want to say, honestly, I really think LA. Okay, here you go. I think LA Knight will retain. Reason being, I think this is going to be the fallout of the new bloodline. I believe somebody's going to one of them Solo or what's the name going to come out there. Tomatonga going to come out there, and they're going to screw over Jacob. Either that or somehow Braun comes out there, but I think they're going to run that back, and it's going to be a 3-way. They're going to have Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, and LA, and I think that's when Jacob Fatu go ahead and go ahead for win the U.S. title. That's just my prediction. So we got the Women's World Championship. That's Io against Bianca. I think Io gonna retain. My thing is, I think Rhea's gonna come out there, and the same thing with the U.S. title. I think they're gonna have a triple threat later on down the line because Rhea gonna somehow get involved in that match. I don't see it going just Bianca and Io. I think Rhea's gonna somehow get involved. So I see Io still retaining. Okay, so we got the Women's Championship. That's the Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratton. Yeah, Charlotte gonna win. I mean, I like Trish. She came a long way. Tiffany. My bad. I don't know why I said Trish. Tiffany. Yeah, she came a long way. Hey, man, they look alike, man. They got the same. I'm gonna leave that alone. But
no. You good? Go ahead.
No, man. Canada, Mike. They were sisters, man. Come on. But yeah, I got Charlotte retaining. You know, they're gonna continue that heel heat, man. She gonna get a whole lot of heat for beating Tiffany.
God.
Yeah, I know, but she is.
Oh yeah.
And so for the heavyweight title, we got Walter against Jay. I got main event Jay. I think main event Jay gonna win. I think Walt, he gonna be fatigued. He gonna have to sit there and listen to that yeeting thing for about 30 minutes before Jay get to the ring. So Walt gonna be tired by the time he gets to the ring, man. So I think he just gonna be wore out. Jay Uso gonna super kick him 800 times.
Yep.
And and there you go. He gonna hold up the belt and everybody, and Pat McAfee gonna yeet. You know what I mean? That's gotta get that happening.
Him and Mike Cole gonna go crazy. Well, that crowd,
Michael Cole may slip off that reinforced announcement table.
Let's hope that he don't. Let's hope he don't. Now. We don't need Michael Cole. We don't need Michael Cole. Getting the hip surgery or anything like that.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't need Cole hurt. But boy, let me tell you something, boy. If that boy win that belt, that's gonna be the mustiest crowd ever.
Yeah, it is.
You know they're gonna be doing that shit all for the longest.
Oh man, a wave of funk, man. Oh my goodness.
No, absolutely.
Everyone in Vegas, everyone in Vegas, please have deodorant on. Get ready to do your yeet. When you yeet, please.
Or that hot dog bus from the concession stand.
So for the WWE, the championship, the Cody against Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I think, man, Cena gonna go ahead and win it. He newly healed, and I think people starting to turn on Cody because he I don't know, he too clean cut, man. I think it'll be better for him to chase right now, and so I think now the Rock ain't scheduled to appear, so I know it's gonna be overbooked. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't think the Rock he too busy doing whatever else to come out there and explain what happened, why he did what he did. I don't think the Rock coming out. I don't think so.
Lies.
They may have old Travis come out there, man, with his sage, man. Choke.
Lies.
Oh man. I honestly, let's see. Man, I don't know. I really wish the KO out, man. I hate honestly. I hope it's a work. I hope I hope he it's a work. And I hope Randy Orton comes out there because of the punt. The whole thing is, KO don't want to get punted by Randy Orton. So he comes with this little neck injury, which, man, I wish it would. I wish that match would happen, but I hope KO ain't hurt too bad. But if he is, man, I hope he gets well soon. But yeah, that's all my predictions right there.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
see here. Where to start? Where to start? All right. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get the women out the way first. So
thank you, Mike.
As far as the tag team, match, I actually don't see Liv and Raquel retaining. I don't see
what.
It. I think they're gonna go ahead and give it to Bayley and the other chick. And Lyra. I think they're going to give it to them.
Do you know who's in the gauntlet?
Double champion. Yeah.
Because do you know who in the gauntlet? The 6 girls or whatever they got.
Not all of the 6 girls. I don't, but some of them. But that's the main reason why I think because right now, because I'm looking at this from a standpoint of Lyra and Bayley. And right now, Bayley don't have anything major going on right now. That's my main reason why I could see her and Lyra getting the belts. And honestly, this will also place a good opportunity on Liv and Raquel, to actually go after the belts again in like a rematch. Now, if they got any of the girls from NXT, like if they got Last Legend and the other chick in that match,
they don't.
I don't know why. See them.
Yeah,
I could actually see them. If they do have them in that match, I could see them actually winning.
Yeah.
Hands down.
So I'll run off the team.
That would be a good opportunity.
They got what is it? Kaden and Kaden Carter and Chance, whatever. They got them girls. They got of course they got Bailey and Lyra. They have I ain't gonna say that one. They got Shayna Baszler and Zoe. I was gonna call them something else, but I'm gonna be good. They got them.
I know what it is.
Yeah. They got them. They got newly formed Maxine Dupree and Natalie or Natalia together. I can't see that going nowhere. And I think there's one other team I'm forgetting, but it's not none of the NXT girls.
They don't got Lash and the other chick in there?
Nope. They're not in it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They're not in it. I don't know why. And Nia Jax is hurt. Yeah, Nia Jax is hurt. So her and Kevin be in it. But yeah, it's weird. But yeah, I don't like the lineup of the six in the tournament, man. You can only Maxine. I can see Maxine them winning, but it's more than likely gonna be Lyra and Bailey. And I mean, I don't know.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Well, that's my take on that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so that's my take. Once I seen that Lyra and Bailey was involved in it, I was like, yeah, they winning.
Real quick. I know who it is. I
got the other two teams, yeah.
I know what Keith Lee's girlfriend name is.
No, let's go call it Longback Meechin and
B-Fab.
Yeah, and they got the Secret Service going too. Yeah, the Alba Fire and Piper Niven. Those are the other two teams I didn't mention. Yeah. So
really,
yeah, I can kind of see them winning, but man, what's name them are heels, so I don't see them two going because I can see them with all the gold, the Secret Service with all the gold, which I think would be pretty cool to do. Yeah, pretty cool angle.
Yeah, but it's also interesting that you got B-Fab and Mia Yim in there.
Yeah, ain't nothing interesting about that. They're gonna be the first one gone.
They're gonna be the first ones out. First one's out. First one's out.
B-Fab ain't did shit on main roster since she been there, man. But
she's starting to get TV time now, finally. So can't knock that. She's starting to get TV time now. Huh? You said what, man?
Taking pins.
Go ahead, speak your piece.
That's what I'm saying. If taking pins is important, I guess.
Hey, everybody got everybody start out eating pins back if they ain't well known. Everybody start off eating pins, they ain't well known, man. They start off as jobbers. So we'll see where that goes. Now she keep on eating. Now she eating pins 3 months from now. Then, we got a female version of eater of pins. So
she been eating pins since Swerve been gone, man. She been eating pins since Swerve been gone. So
she ain't been really been in that many matches, though, Matt. That's what I'm saying. The matches that she have been in, yes, she has been pins, but she been mainly a backup for the Street Profits, mainly. She mainly been that.
Are they? They're supposed to wrestle, right? Against what's the name? Machine Gun?
Motor City Machine Guns.
I don't know if that's Friday or if that's WrestleMania. Oh, I think it is WrestleMania. I think it is WrestleMania. Yeah, that's it.
I think DIY will definitely get involved in that, though.
Yeah.
DIY is going to get involved in some capacity, and it's going to turn around and end up being another triple threat match.
Yeah, we got 3 of them. All right,
we got that. But just by them being in WrestleMania, we don't know if they're going to be on the card or if they're going to be on the kickoff show. So we don't know that neither. But it would be nice to see Street Profits on the damn card for a tag team match. You can have it like it's one of the first matches. It don't matter. But as long as they're on the actual card, that's what I'll give a damn about. Because they deserve to be on the fucking card. Yeah. Just saying. All the time that they both put in, they both deserve to be on the fucking card. So, we segued way into the guys. So let's go ahead and get the women's out the way. So I got Lyra and Bailey winning. Far as that match go with what's that other match? We got the match with I'm gonna go with the Tiffany and Charlotte match.
Mhm.
I actually don't see Charlotte winning. I actually don't. I see Tiff winning. I see Tiff winning and Charlotte winning and Charlotte going after the belt afterwards. I see that happening. So don't know, can't predict what exactly is going to happen with that. But I definitely see Tiff winning. But man, so far as the match go with Bianca and Io and that's going to be a triple threat match, by the way. That's
Yeah,
my
I'm thinking.
prediction.
Yeah.
Because they fight on Monday. And something's going to happen tomorrow, and Rhea, Io, and Bianca is going to be a triple threat match at Mania. That's going to be a triple threat match for the title. I do got Bianca winning, but Naomi is going to come out to help her. I got Naomi going out there to help Bianca win the belt. Bianca ain't going to see it coming neither. She ain't going to see it coming. Naomi's going to go out there and help, and Bianca's going to play, quote unquote, play like this shit didn't happen, like I wasn't involved in this and all of that shit. But we all know that's not true, because people thinking that Bianca ain't finna turn heel. Bianca's turning heel, and she don't. Then it could be one of my wrong predictions, but Bianca's definitely walking out with the belt with the help of Naomi.
I can see it's a heel champ night after WrestleMania.
Yeah, exactly. Far as Jade and Naomi goes, I don't think it's going to be a squash match like y'all think. I just don't see that. I don't see that being a squash match. I see it just being a match, but it's going to be a little shorter than most. I don't see it like it's a played out just squash match. But, Jade is going to win, and Naomi, but it's going to be, what's the word that I'm looking for? Something is going to happen in that match, and it's going to be like Naomi's going to have a fighting chance, but then some shit is going to happen, and then Jade is going to win. So that's my prediction on that. And so that's the women's side. As far as the guys go, with the LA Knight and Jacob Fatu, LA Knight is going to retain. I'll be surprised if Jacob win at WrestleMania. Jacob's probably not going to win until after Mania. Jacob is the hottest right now, and it would make sense to put the belt on him sooner rather than later. But I still don't think Jacob is going to win, because like Chris said, like Snap said, that's going to be the culmination of the whole bloodline shit exploding, and Solo's not going to like the fact that he's close to winning the belt and Solo's going to interfere. So so LA Knight is definitely going to retain. Tag team belts at Mania, if it happens, Street Profits retaining. I got them retaining with that. Of course, might head to TLC. And then after that, we'll see when that happens. But TLC is happening after Mania, most likely. The Walter and Gunther match, we all got Jay winning because he got the most hype right now. So Jay Uso winning, everybody is going to be yeeting all across the thing. So so everybody's going to be yeeting. So that's going to be pretty
Mac
much
gonna
cool.
be
Mac ain't gonna be yeet. Mac might punch his damn TV. That's what Mac might do.
Well, so, cancel my subscription.
And then I definitely got Drew beating Damian Priest. I got Drew beating Damian Priest as well. I got that. I see that coming. So if he don't beat Damian Priest, I'm gonna be surprised if they put Damian Priest over against Drew, because they've been fucking over Drew ever since God knows when. So I hope that Drew gets a good win in Mania. The match between Punk, the triple threat match, Punk and Roman. Punk's definitely winning, and it's going to be with the help of Paul Heyman. And Self's definitely turning heel in that main event. He's turning heel. If he don't turn heel during the main event, he's going to turn heel after Mania. So Self is definitely turning heel. I think afterwards, after Mania as well, some crazy shit is going to happen, and Paul Heyman is going to be with Punk, and Punk might. Well, Hershey didn't like this shit at all either.
No,
Hershey was
you don't like none of that. You don't none of that.
no. Hershey was like, no, nigga, no. That's crazy. And as far as Cody, the Cody match, Cody and other guy, damn, I forgot the name already.
Cena?
Cody and Cena. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. God. Cena's definitely winning. Cena's definitely winning. The Rock and Travis Scott is going to show up, Chris.
I hope not, Travis.
They making it seem like
Travis?
they're showing up. The Rock and Travis Scott showing up. No, you're not missing shit. I said it right.
That's
The
a
Rock
weird
and
pairing.
Travis Scott.
You know
It
what?
was a weird pairing to see Travis Scott slap the shit out of Cody and bust his eardrum, but hey,
Gotta get the
it
receipt.
happened.
He need
Yeah.
to get
I actually got to go see that clip because I heard about that. I haven't seen the clip yet.
Yeah,
But for some reason, I thought you were saying. I thought you was talking about somebody else. That was my bad.
No, I'm talking about the Travis Scott. The Travis Scott. Yes, him and The Rock will be there, and they're going to cause Cody that match, and Cody is going to lose, which should be a huge shift that's going to happen. So don't know if Cena's going to actually go home with them. I don't know how it's going to be after he gets the belt. Are they going to are they going to do another thing like they did with him and Punk did back in the day? Hold another tournament for a championship, and then Cody wins that belt, and then Cena shows up with the real belt, and like, who's the real champion? Will the real champion please stand up? Shit. So, that's a possibility. They could do a play on that. That's a huge reach, by the way. Just want to let everybody know that's a huge ass reach. if that do happens. But I definitely got Cena winning. But that's overall my WrestleMania predictions.
Okay.
That's pretty much my take on that.
This is very random. It just popped in my head. But does Wale still do stuff with WrestleMania? Like WrestleMania or wrestling?
He go to him.
I thought he
go to him.
I thought he had something with them.
Nah, he did.
He had something with he had something with the New Day before they exploded.
Yeah, he did a couple pay-per-view songs and stuff, but he don't do like nothing like in ring or nothing like that. He just
I thought he did something like in the background. Like, I didn't know like he had some deal with like not like an ambassador deal, but like he was doing something with WrestleMania because he was an artist. His name attached to it, but he's really
he performed. Yeah, he came and performed one year, but
nothing behind the scenes, like helping out with like production. Nothing. Okay.
No,
nothing major like that. He did a couple performance for that, and he did Big E recent theme song. He did Big E's recent theme song before Big E, had to hang it up, and that song was bumping too. That was probably one of my favorite songs that he did. Was Big E's theme. Was actually pretty damn cool.
Oh,
but that's my take on that's take on WrestleMania, man. We got anything else before we wrap up?
Yeah, real quick. So Cena, he announced his retirement tour in January of this year, so he still got time. Like he got all the way to next year.
Exactly.
To hold that belt for a little bit.
Well,
but I do see him walking. I think it'd be nice for him to walk away with the belt, to be honest with you.
He said
I want to see it.
WrestleMania though, like he's not gonna make it to the next WrestleMania. The thing is though, how they gonna turn him back as a good guy? Because he's not gonna retire here.
Nah, he ain't gonna retire. Hell no. He's gonna
No,
retire.
I can see that. I can see that culmination in SummerSlam, Mac. SummerSlam will probably be the huge culmination of that, because I can see The Rock doing stupid shit to piss Cena off, and what I'm saying, doing little shit like, you my boy, and you need to do this, and you the reason why you doing, The Rock being The Rock. The Rock being The Rock and being the overbearing heel that he is, and pissing Cena off, and then we could see the rematch of Cena and Cody at SummerSlam, the build up to that, and then the culmination of that happening and Cena actually turning good and all of that shit. And
I see him shaking hands at the end of that match type thing. That'll be him turning face again.
Y'all keep going, bro. Somebody at my door.
You good, man? So that's pretty much what that is. That's pretty much what that is. We got anything to wrap up before we head up to before we head to the next segment?
Nah, I'm good.
I don't got nothing.
Tim, you got any questions? Because you usually have questions around about this time.
Right. I was looking up just a few of the people, like on the ladies' side, just to see what was going on with that. But surprised I didn't have too many questions. I mean, I know I'm going to be tuning in, so that's going to be interesting. I'm curious about this new DDT that Mac was saying Jake Paul has. I'm like,
I forgot about the prediction. I didn't even know Logan and AJ was fighting, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't
even called him out.
I didn't know they was fighting. So I guess I could have Logan going over in that match because the type of person AJ is. AJ is always about putting over talent. So AJ Styles has always been about that. He's always been that type of person that if his new blood coming into the business, and if it's really hot or is it really good enough for him to put over, I can see AJ putting over Logan Paul. I can see that. So I can see Logan Paul winning. But once again, I need to see more of Logan Paul. I mean, we starting to see him more. We started to see him a little bit more, but he still seems like he's a part-timer to me. So I need Logan Paul to get more invested and take this shit more seriously. That's just my take. Respect him as a fucking character and an athlete. Respect the fuck out of him out of that. Because he got he's a fantastic athlete and he's such a great heel. So it sucks not to see him on TV more. So I want to see that. That's my only gripe with Logan Paul. That's pretty much my only gripe that I have about him.
Clips I be seeing,
but as far as he does, Logan Paul is great, man. He's a great in-ring talent, man.
Yeah,
great in-ring talent, a great character, athletic as fuck. He's fantastic, man. He's great. They just got him on this part-time shit. And he could do a whole lot more. He could do a whole lot more, man. So if they pair him up with the right people, man, Logan Paul could be a heel. He could be a tremendous heel, man. Or a good face, but I don't see that happening. I don't see him being a face at all. But back to while Mac is away, we could definitely chime in a little bit and briefly on Charlotte Flair's situation.
Okay.
on Charlotte Flair's situation.
What's going on with that?
Now, Snap, we talked about this before. We chimed in a little bit about this last night.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah,
promo,
yeah.
I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I ain't going to sit up here and lie. That promo they did on SmackDown between her and Tiff, that was rough.
It will.
That
Yeah.
that
It was bad.
was rough, man. That was rough. Vibe, if you go back and listen to it, bro, her and Tiff, that was a rough promo. And to make it so bad about it, what made it rough was Chicago. Chicago didn't even let Charlotte talk, bro. So
Damn.
it was that bad. They booed her so hard, like they didn't even give a fuck what Charlotte was saying. They was like, "Fuck you, boo!"
Yeah. He was getting real frustrated. She
Charlotte
just went
was
ahead and
like,
told Tiffany, "Here, just go ahead and talk." Basically.
Yeah, it was that bad because
Yeah.
every time she uttered the word like boo, but I boo,
Oh, so they really don't fuck with her.
boo.
Yep.
It was
Damn.
terrible, bro. It was terrible, man. And the thing about it, and the thing about Charlotte, man, the bad thing about it, man, Charlotte is a huge talent. And yeah, I mean, she gets caught up in situations, but it's mainly how WWE books her. She tried like probably on 2 or 3 separate occasions to come back as a face, but the crowd would not let her do it. The crowd won't let her do it, man. The crowd like, why you force feed this bitch to us? Boo! like how we felt about Cena. Like how we felt about John Cena at the time when he was hot, when they was force feeding us to Cena. And us smart fans didn't like it. But the casuals was cheering. But this time with Charlotte, it's the same thing with Charlotte. Charlotte is like the female Cena now.
But ain't
She's
nobody
pretty
cheering.
much the female version of Cena. Ain't nobody cheering for her ass. It's like she tried to come back as the baby face, and they was like, "Bitch, you ain't no baby face, you a heel." Boom! What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? I actually want to see babyface Charlotte, man. I actually want to see it. But every time she comes back, the crowd won't let it, man, because WWE always put her automatically in the title picture. And that's the main reason why the crowd don't like it. Because they automatically as soon as she comes back, she don't have to earn it. She automatically in the title picture again. So it's like, what the fuck? So I would like to see a babyface Charlotte actually chasing the title for a change instead of just being thrown at the top. But that's my take. That's my take on that. That's what's been going on with Charlotte. And of course, I still don't think she fully recovered from that damn divorce and all of the crazy shit that she got going on. So hopefully her mental health is good, man, and hopefully her mental health is good and everything else is straight. But this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy how she just how the crowd just like, fuck you, boo, nigga. It's just tremendous hate for her, bro. So I don't know. Anybody got to take on it, Mac? I'm pretty sure you probably got to take on it. I think you said something in the chat about that briefly.
What, Charlotte being? I don't think she'll ever be able to be a good guy ever again, unless she go to another company. But I mean, it's just gonna be natural hate. I think the only time she gonna consider being good is like when she close to retiring, and then like if the crowd know or they kind of like play up to it that she might be hanging it up. But as far as anything else, she gonna always be a heel, and that just is what it is. But shit, for a long time though, a lot of people don't remember. Shoot, when we was even a little before we were born, Ric Flair was always a heel.
Yep,
So it was like
it's true.
He didn't really start getting cheered until like his time. He was passed through in the ring, so he was like, so it's just natural, man, for her. I mean, she plays a better heel anyway. she even looks like a heel. So I mean, she tried when she came back, and it just like the crowd wouldn't let it happen, like you said. So it was like fuck it. And she was smart enough to know that she wasn't gonna try to like play it off. She was like, man, fuck this shit. Throw the script out. So we gonna they want me to be bad, I'm gonna be bad. So
Yeah. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. And we are in I'm pressing the wrong button. Screens and sounds. Now council culture ruined stand up. I said ruins. And it's supposed to be ruined. So I got this spelt wrong. So my apologies for that. All right, so who kicking this off?
That still fits.
I mean, in my opinion, I do think it's trying to make its comeback, but I do see cancel culture. I don't know why they came around. I never really cared for it. But the fact that they're not letting these comedians just be comedians, like a lot of us just like to laugh. Like a lot of natural, just regular fans. You don't even got to be a super fan, but just normal people that just walk around every day. They might have a bad day at work, but either you like dark humor, sensitive humor, whatever kind of humor, edgy humor, just let it be that. Like, I don't understand why people get so up in arms about jokes. Now, I can understand when they think jokes can be taken too far. Cool. You know, like, respect that. You can't tell somebody how to feel. But sometimes the funniest jokes be the same jokes you say in your friend groups. You know, but it's just not on a stage. And then they're trying to perfect and closer to edge. Can I get to this to where it's understood, but it's just like funny because everybody's on that wavelength. You know what I'm saying? And I just think some people just don't get it and they make a real big deal out of it. Personally, for me, I say let the comedians be comedians, man, because we need that. You start trying to check how people talk and stuff, that's gonna build up something that we don't want. You know, like not here. Like let it be. Like people just relax. If you don't like it, like Kendra said, turn the TV off. Yeah. You know, just tune out. Don't go. Don't ruin your day. Let that be for selective people to want to go enjoy that. But cancel culture can get the fuck out of here. Leave our comedians alone. I like my comedy.
Right.
I like it. Yeah.
I agree with you.
I would say that depends on I would say that depends on the joke. To me, I would say for me that depends on the joke. Because if you're joking about if you're joking about fucking some other dude, then that's a whole nother problem. To me,
I was just
just
about
my
to ask
opinion.
you, is it more about the joke or is it more about the person saying the joke?
I guess that's a good question. I guess you could say it's about the person saying the joke. I guess it's the person that phrases the joke, how they phrase the joke. But still, why would you? But still, outside of that, why would you talk about fucking some other dude? That's suspect to me, in my opinion. That's just suspect to me.
I mean,
just saying. That's just once again. That's my take. That's just my opinion. that's just my opinion. Because there's no way in hell that I'm finna be on the joke and I'm finna talk about. I'm finna talk about having sex with Snap or Mac. That's just no, bro. that ain't it.
I think I know what you're leaning to, but just to keep it broad, like sometimes it could be, some of it can be jokes, but it's also in a term of clowning, depending on if there's friction between said peoples. Like if it's naturally just something, I don't think that happens. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more jokey joke. Like you could tell, like, you know, like, oh, he joking, like, yeah. And then sometimes you can tell, like, oh, he trying to clown, bro. But it's still like, to me, like, it's just like, it's still to me just joking. Some people just like, oh, I don't like the way you joke. I'm like, bro, you don't want to hang out with my friends. What the fuck? Like, we cross the line all the fucking time.
Mhm.
We all different races. Nobody give a fuck. These jokes is for everybody. As long as you giving everybody the fucking jokes, like people want to feel included, bro. You know what I'm saying? But,
I mean, I get that.
particularly in certain situations, it was a clowning situation because said person may have said something about that said person. It's like, well, damn, like, all right, well, I'm a comedian. I'm gonna joke on you. I'm gonna clown you, you know? And that was it. It didn't have to get, it didn't have
how
to
it's supposed to
go.
happen, though.
Yeah, like I think certain things just get blown up. Like the person he's saying it to didn't even fucking respond to that shit. That's how much he give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's my
nobody cares. Like it's just a talking piece that people want to talk about. Nobody gives a shit, bro. I've said word. I mean, let me not say too much, but yeah, even me and my friends joke.
Yeah, but like, you made your point, and you're right about that.
Yeah,
it is a huge talking. They do take most comedian jokes and turn them into huge talking pieces. That's the reason why we got cancel culture to that certain degree. But I do miss now. Part of me do miss like comedians of old. Like the Bernie Macs, the Richard Pryor, the Eddie Murphys. All of them used to be able to just go to Damon Wayans. Used to be able to have a fucking fantastic stand up and used to be able to just go in there and just laugh. And now they just can't because they gotta pretty much be careful about what they say.
Yeah.
because some people are sensitive to certain things. So
hey, look what they did to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey ain't getting on them damn stage. Like, I got too much money to lose.
Steve Harvey
got like 90 jobs, man.
Exactly. Steve Harvey, a different case.
Mess it up though. If he could say what he want, do y'all think all these years went by he wouldn't have did no stand up?
Man, Steve Harvey,
I feel like he got a lot of stuff to say, but he just like, I got too much. Nah, y'all ain't about to get me.
Steve,
I don't think Steve want to do travel no more. He got so much money now to where it's like I don't have to grind like that no more. I don't have to try to force myself to be funny no more. I can just be okay and still get paid. That Family Feud deal was rich enough for him, and all them other little ventures he had. Steve is probably like, I don't got to get back on stage no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he get back on stage, let's be honest, will he still actually have it if he got back on stage? Let's be real here.
He might. I mean, who's to say?
The latest one he did, what is it? I Ain't Saved Yet. I thought that was a pretty good little special he had. It was funny.
Or even if he came back up like kind of like a hosting thing again. Get his jokes off in like a
if he hosts one. Now if he hosting, that's fine. He hosting that's absolutely fine. But it's like we have we're talking about Steve Harvey where we got so many others that's still out there that's grinding to trying to get to them guys that we mentioned spots. You know what I'm saying? What's the guy name? Aaron Spears. He's one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Super funny as fuck. But funny as hell, man. But he's still out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many comedians out there, man. Leon Cole. I seen his special recently, man, on Netflix, and it was actually a pretty good fucking special. It surprised the fuck out of me.
To my Dion Cole?
It was a pretty Dion Cole, thank you. Yeah, his special was actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, Dion Cole.
Dion Cole is also underrated too. He's underrated too as a comedian. He's underrated as fuck.
I wouldn't have thought he was underrated. I thought people know about Dion Cole. He's funny. He's funny.
He is funny, man. But a lot of
he underrated.
I think he is. He don't get it. He don't get enough attention, bro. He really don't. I mean, the best thing that everybody sees on is the Old Spice commercials.
He
got his deal.
Clear.
He got his deal with Old Spice.
In the culture, he's known because he was Grownish. The one before Grownish.
Dion writes for a lot of people too. So,
in all his comedy shows, he's just a funny guy, like naturally with it off the hip. One of them. I'm like, what's y'all's opinion on it? Snap, Mac?
Well, man, this is whatever happened to freedom of speech? Like I don't remember when I know some people don't like Kevin Hart. I like him. I do. And I mean, he did his little special in his house, man. And he was talking about his kids like he always do. People got mad at him. They uproar, man. They were trying to cancel him by saying stuff in his own house about his kids. Like, man, I'm in my own house. How can y'all, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't heard nothing about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they were on him. They tried to get Dave Chappelle, but they can't touch Dave Chappelle. he on a whole new level. Yeah. But there's two like different type of comedy. You know, you got your sets where people just go and they rehearse what they got and they just go down, hit them punchline for punchline. And then you got the crowd work joints, that's where, man, I don't understand these people. They paid to go to a crowd work joint knowing it's set up to where the comedians sit on the stage and they pick out people and I must tell jokes about said person. Now, if you paying the money to come see me, don't get your feelings hurt because you paid to see. This is what you paid for. Don't get your feeling hurt. There's this dude I listen to on YouTube a lot, Nate Jackson. He got 3 rules, man. At the beginning of every show, he'll tell him, hey, look, I got 3 rules. 1, if I look at you, look away, I won't mess with you. Number 2, if you don't look away and I start talking about you and you look away, it's too late. I'm not gonna stop. And his third rule is F them people. I don't care. So he let them know, hey, look, I don't care about these people. Hey, y'all paid to come see me do this. Right. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to make you laugh. If you don't want to get talked about, when I look at you, look away. That's all you got to do. Now, don't get your feelings hurt,
sit in the back so nobody can. Or sit in the back so
he'll pick him out too. He'll find them. You right there. Hey man, that dude does a trip,
you sit in the front. You asking for it.
Oh, you asked for it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the main reason I'm always in the back if I go to a comedy show. If I'm going, hey man, let's get in the front. No, I'm good. Let's get back here somewhere. I'm straight.
Hey, you got check. Let me see what I'm wearing. Make sure I'm okay.
Straight.
Yeah,
you gotta know your level.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I like that. You mentioned Kevin Hart snap because that was a good one because they tried to do my man dirty.
Yeah,
for years because he was doing so much and that was like, oh, Kevin Hart ain't funny. None of his movies are funny. I'm like, y'all tripping because he started off funny. He still was funny. He's still making stuff funny. He hosts. It's funny. You can go back and watch any of like some of his old movies that you might not even think that's good. I might have caught a movie. Even when I walked to my folks' crib and they was watching like the old Kevin Hart with the Will Ferrell movie.
Oh yeah. Get Hard or something like that.
Get Hard. Yeah. Get Hard.
I just caught a couple of clips of that and I got a good belly laughing on them. I'm like, damn, I never realized how funny this movie is. But people try to play down shit so much and try to say, oh, this person ain't funny. But that was a good example. Like, yeah, fuck cancel culture.
whoa. Respectfully
though. Respectfully. Not too much
man.
on them though. Not too much.
Oh, man.
People just scared to talk, man. I don't know. They scared to get their feelings hurt.
Sucks.
But yeah. Anything? You got anything on that, Mac? On anything?
Oh, I got plenty on that, man.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, to me, to be honest, bro, cancel culture is probably the softest thing in America, man.
Yep.
This is strictly sensitivity issues. And that whole concept of canceling somebody because of stuff they say, man, like you said, it's now what happened to freedom of speech? What happened to expressing our opinions and beliefs? Stuff about, you know, people and other races and, you know, how you was. Man, back when we were growing up, you was called all kind of stuff, man. You just had to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Old TV shows, like you watch old Archie Bunker and stuff, they were saying the N-word and all that stuff when to black people, and we watched it, and them people watched it back then, and it was like, it is what it is. Let a white person say that mess now on the TV show, it's an uproar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or the people being called the F word, the you know, the other F word to a person back then. That was like normal communication out of a person's mouth back in the day. But now it's, oh my God, he called me a agate, and oh no, cancel him. Like come on, bro. Like, to me, man, it's just America being soft and people being extra sensitive and not being in tune with themselves, bro. Because like the same reason the gays pick at the gays. Oh, so you gonna cancel a gay person? Blacks pick at blacks and talk bad about blacks. We're gonna cancel a black person? This happens all the time in the communities. The whites talk about whites. You gonna cancel them? They said amongst each other. All these races and things said amongst each other. So what is the problem when somebody says it out publicly or on a special, on a TV show or something? Why is it so? Oh, why he said that? But you probably just said that a couple of days ago to one of your homeboys or in the private of your home or whatever.
Yep.
But that's why I like comedians. I'm gonna just name off a few people, black and white. Bubba Dub, I love his comedy. He likes to rank on people and say all his little stuff. He has no filter.
No,
I love him. Miss Pat, anything she come on TV with or come on YouTube with, anything I'm watching, she's straight. She shoots straight. She ain't worried about being canceled. She don't give a fuck. The boys from 85 South. I love them guys. DC Young Fly. Carlos Miller and Chico Bean.
Yeah.
Them boys love to roast and rank on people, and they say whatever they want to say out their mouth. They don't care. Dave Chappelle, like you said,
that's their livelihood. That's their damn livelihood.
That's how they grew up, and that's how we grew up. That's how we grew up.
It's a term of respect. It's a term of respect for them. They ain't down on you, they don't fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing too. Mostly people like these spoofs and like parodies and stuff. When people be doing and picking on people, I'm telling you, them people making a parody of you or picking at you or whatever, that mean they fuck with you. Real talk.
Yeah,
that's really what it truly means.
Yeah.
But people too light ass and too sensitive to really acknowledge it. But like you said, Dave Chappelle, another one, untouchable. You know, you really can't mess with him. They tried, but come on, man. It's like people fight for Dave. He didn't even have to do nothing. Then you got the white people. You got Shane Gillis. That joker don't give a damn what he say out his damn mouth at all. He pick at people. He calls them retarded. He got skits about kids being retarded and all kind of stuff going on. He don't care about nothing he say. Nikki Glazer, she probably the most wittiest person to ever live. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she's very dark, X-rated, and crazy humor. She's amazing though. Skinny little white girl, Nikki Glazer. Check her out if y'all never seen her. She's amazing, bro. Okay. Andrew Schultz. A lot of people don't like Andrew Schultz.
Oh, his special is nice.
Andrew Schultz is a motherfucker. He gonna say we want to say he's smart with it and he knows how to get a reaction out of people. Me and Shakar had an issue when he was on Club Shay Shay, and I was like, "Oh, Schultz on Club Shay, I don't like him." I said, "Why?" "Oh, I just don't like him." I said, "Why?" "What did he say about Kendrick and about the black women?" I said, "All right, well, you know he's a comedian, right? But I don't like that." I say, "That's what he's paid to do, to make people mad and uncomfortable. He does this. This is I see that's a part of cancel culture. You one of the reasons why this shit gonna continue to happen because you don't like something he said. That man could not even mean that. He just said it. Said what he say. Like, you really believe he really feel that way?"
Don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm an active fan of Andrew. I've been watching him for years. I watched Flavor
Mhm.
too. I watched all his comedian. I watched Brilliant Idiots.
Mhm.
He don't just talk about one culture. This nigga knows his shit.
He's everything.
He'll dive into some shit. I'm like, how do you even know that shit?
Mhm.
Like, about different cultures. It's kind of interesting. It's quite the talent.
Yeah.
And he'll clown anybody. It don't matter
Yeah.
who you is.
He don't matter what
Yeah.
color, no nothing.
Everybody gonna get the jokes. Like, you know, but
Yeah, Bill Burr,
Mhm.
Bill Burr, another one, white guy, real wild too. He say anything he wanted his mouth. But Andrew, let me tell you how cool Andrew is, right? He was on the pivot, the show, the podcast, the pivot with
yeah.
So the pivot was talking shit about him, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna pull up on him. Y'all invite me on, say the same stuff y'all was talking about me to my face, and I'm gonna tell you why I said what I was saying. So pretty much they was talking about how they don't like how he was talking about black women. One of the first things came out of his mouth about them was like, well, before I even decided to come on here, I did a little research on y'all. Y'all done had plenty of athletes up here that beat up black women. Y'all never mentioned none of this to them. Why was that? And Brian Clark, we had the semi-hush mouth and was like, we were going to say stuff, but sometimes they declined to talk about it, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Well, y'all didn't decline that. Well,
Yeah.
y'all just put whatever y'all want out on me. I'm coming on here to defend myself. I'm going to tell you why I said what I said and blah, 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 blah. And I like that he had the balls to go on the black show with three big ass play a black dude
Yeah.
and called him out on that. That took a lot of guts because a lot of people wouldn't have did it. Wouldn't have did it, they would have let that shit just ride. But he was trying to defend like, dude, don't come at me like that, bro. You got like I'm the only one saying stuff out here about that stuff. And then I'm a comedian, dude. I'm not for real about this shit, bro. I'm fucking joking, dude. Stop being so fucking sensitive. And that's what's wrong with America. Everybody so said they take everything so, oh, he talking about me. Oh, picking at me. Or they talking about fuck that.
You know what's funny though? A lot of people probably wouldn't even know this because if you're not watching Andrew, you wouldn't know it. But he kind of brought back, what's the word I'm looking for? This damn bug about to get on my nerves. I keep smacking it. It's still alive somewhere. He brought back. It's not the right word, but edgy comedy.
Mm-hmm.
He brought that back when he dropped that comedy special on YouTube. Because everybody was just so PC, that whole PC era.
Yeah.
And then he started making comedy and like, oh shit. Oh, it's okay to say shit again. That was him. That was him. And then we got all these other people came right behind him.
Yeah, dog. Check out him and Shane Gillis, bro. They say anything out their mouth, and I love that because they're not scared. Like it's like they don't believe in that mess. And I'm like, I'm glad we have some people out here who not scared to say what they want to say. So that's my part on it.
Mm-hmm. Look, I work in refineries, man, and we got a saying. You tell them, hey, look, man, don't come in here with all that. Check your feelings at that gate. When you badge into this gate, your feelings stay outside.
Yeah, like I said, when you talk amongst your friends, we say all kind of crap.
Yeah.
So if people act like, oh, that people don't talk like that, man, bullshit. People do.
Yeah.
It ain't worth my energy or my day. Like I'm not gonna let what somebody else say affect my energy like that. You know, like
I'm telling you, especially they paid to make people offended, paid to make people laugh. Like that's their job to stir up shit. Like I can see if this was like a normal ass person, kind of, but no, you was a comedian.
Especially in a dark way, it's funny. Like you laugh, like that was funny. Like, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I enjoy dark comedy. That's probably why. Like
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too. I like dark comedy. I like them the edges.
I get some of my best belly laughs from some dark shit you're not supposed to say. But I don't know. Everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like dry comedy.
Good.
And dry comedy's okay. You know, like
yeah.
like I like the What's my man that be ranting all the time? He just came out of a special too. Bill Burr.
Yeah, Bill.
He
Mm-hmm.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Yeah,
just be ranting. That's his style of account. He just be
his
ranting
rant,
about
yeah.
shit. He be
Mhm.
pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Mike? I don't know if did you speak on it already, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
I spoke a little bit on it, but I got mine is a mixed reactions from y'all. It depends. For comedians, for me, it depends because I feel like certain comedians just cross the line for the hell of it, but certain comedians know how to keep it in perspective, and that's just my thing. Those comedians that some comedians that keeps it in perspective are the ones that I enjoy the most. Like, don't get me wrong, all about freedom of speech and everything, and it's a way to do comedy without doing all the other bullshit. But that's just my take.
Yeah. My thing is though,
Just,
if go ahead.
no,
No,
I was
but
gonna say
if that's your if
it's
that's your
just certain
style,
go.
if that's your style, Mike, like the way I see it, like if that's you've been doing that for years, like doing stand up the way you do it, why should this person have to change or switch up the way if they were edgy their whole career, now all these people are
They don't have
sensitive.
to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
No, I'm
they
saying
shouldn't
they
have to
don't.
switch it up.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. No, they don't have to. They don't have to. You just don't have to watch it. It's just
Yeah,
that simple.
exactly. That's my
Which I
thing. If you
don't.
don't like it, don't watch it. I mean,
Which I don't. That's the part of the reason I don't. If it's somebody, if it's certain individuals on that I'm not comfortable with, then I'm not just going to watch it. That's
then
just
you got
really
them
what it
people.
is.
Yeah, you got the people that'll watch it just for that, just to wait till they get something they uncomfortable. Oh, well, I'm gonna
Oh
tweet
no!
this
See, I
or
don't need.
I'm gonna go
No,
tell.
oh
Yeah,
no! I don't need to do all of that. No, I
yeah.
don't need to do all of that because no, that's just too much. That's unnecessary.
I'd rather them just keep comedy open because I'm trying to hear where you come from, Mike. I could see how certain people would be like, certain subjects should be off limits. Certain subjects for each set of cultures.
Mm-hmm.
But it's impossible to do that because once you start doing that, then everybody's gonna be like heckling. That's a tricky thing. Like, I see what you're saying, but I don't think there's a way to do that. That's why everybody tries to make something that you ain't supposed to be talking about funny to a certain amount of edge. And there's comedians that do get it wrong, and other comedians check them. Yeah, and there should be other comedians checking them.
Mm-hmm.
No one
not regular people.
Yeah.
Like you can't. That's just a really
I
bad
agree with
joke.
that 200%.
That's a terrible joke. It's just it can get weird when like a joke is said, and it could be some people you're talking to that may have some type of fame. I'm just saying this broadly. You could say a joke to somebody, and said person could say and think and laugh in real time, whether it be on camera or not, and then they get flashed. I'm about to say flashback. They get what's the word I'm looking for? Pushback. Excuse me.
Yeah.
They get pushback, and then they change the whole perspective and change up their whole like, oh, I wanted to say something, or like, oh, that wasn't actually funny. I just felt uncomfortable. But you can see in the video, you thought that shit was funny. Like, why? Just think it was funny. Like, if you thought it was funny, it was funny. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's weird. I don't know. People, I guess, I don't know. It's strange.
Can you imagine watching Wildin' Out being sensitized, man?
Man, what? No. You don't ever.
I mean, just think about it, man.
Wildin' Out needs to stay exactly how it is.
Oh, man.
Nick Cannon got something cooking over there. That shit is so funny.
Listening to letting
And
Red Fox
or
George Carlin or somebody today's era, how they they couldn't even talk on stage, man. Wouldn't even be able to talk. And people be so appalled by them people, man. It's like, come on, man. It's tough, man. I just don't like how sissified America done got, man, about words.
We have a banned list of words. That's crazy, and I know which one's at the top though. But there's a lot of words on that banned list.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God, it's strange. I never would have thought I would have stopped saying certain words as I grew older. And I asked myself, like,
I
what?
ain't stopped.
You know
Stop
what I'm saying? Like,
shit. I ain't finna stop. That's what it is. It is.
We know, Mac. We know.
Stop that shit. Fuck it.
like, it's weird. Like, I don't even know what year that really just started happening to like everyday words. Just people just stop saying them. I mean, you probably say them like in different rooms, I guess, like with your friends or something. Like you just come out, but
After COVID, man, it was like around the COVID time. That's when
the word got more sensitive.
Yeah, man, after
like
COVID, man, everybody said, yeah.
2014, 2013, 2012.
I would say it was before then.
No more. You can't even say retarded no more. Like,
oh, you say that, boy, you in trouble.
So Chocolate Thunder can't air no more. Then you can never go full, and they blurt it out.
Like, yeah, so many good words just gone.
It is what it is, man. I'm good on the subject, though.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else to rap about before we close out this segment?
Nah. Quit being sensitive.
All right.
Right.
It's a way to do it. It's a way to do it without being sensitive. I'll just say that. It's
go
a way
about it the right way.
It's a way
there
to handle things without just go about it the right way.
I'm sorry. Go about it the right way. I apologize. Go through the proper
No,
channel.
no, you gotta apologize.
Say what you gonna damn say. That's all it is, man. It is what it is, man.
You gotta apologize, man. I mean, it's just ways that everybody could go about it. I understand everybody's different. Everybody got their own way of dealing with it, but go about it the right way. And leave it up to the comedians to check each other, not us. That's not our role. That's not our role. Okay, it's cool to have a comment. That's fine, but leave it up to other comedians to check themselves, to check the other comedians. And that's what I'm gonna wrap up about that. All right, next segment, we go ahead and head into the CC, Checkpoint and Chill, and we're gonna be talking about, the crazy ass PoE update that just took place, along with the Nintendo Switch 2 that had their showcase on Tuesday. And we might be able to touch a little bit on the upcoming spring anime, a couple of episodes or episode that everybody have seen. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off with the PoE 2 update that just dropped. And Mac, you got grievances, so let's hear them.
Oh man, one thing I'm gonna say, man, really about PoE is fuck that game. Like, it was already kind of pissing me off as I was playing through it because the shit's long and kind of tedious a lot. So I like my little first class I made, which was the sorceress. Then I tried a witch. I didn't really too much like. I wasted a lot of hours in playing that. Then I tried a monk. That was okay, but it was like two play styles that's only like truly good with the monk. But I was still kind of all right with it. So I took a little break, waiting for the new patch. Hopefully it brings some more electricity, make me want to play it again. But the only thing it did was make me not even want to start it up no more. It makes me want to delete it, because after reading the patch notes, watching internet reactions, and showing how bad my classes already were to me, all three classes I built were just okay. They made them even 3-4 times worse than what they already were. So I'm at the point now I don't even want to play the game, because a lot of people are having struggles and challenges, making builds, running maps, doing damage. They took away all the things that made the game somewhat fun and made the class somewhat fun or meta or whatever, and they just threw it into the ground. It's like, what's the purpose of me playing this? If I already wasn't enjoying it when the game was okay, now you want me to play it again when the game is like pure ass now, and you nerfed pretty much every build to the ground. Like, come on, man, meta and non-meta builds. Like, how do you want us to play? Now they're making the story mode even longer because you can't do damage, so you slow pacing through the story mode more now. Then you give us these new ascensions without a reset ascension key or currency or anything. Like, I'm not finna play through another 15, 17 to 20 some hours or through the store just to try another ascension that I might not like. No, I'm good on it, bro. I'm done with that bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have nothing encouraging me to play that game. I'm good with it. Though. I'm done with that shit.
Just lost the steam for you. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's hot garbage, man. I'm already wasn't enjoying it like I thought I was. I thought I was going to really enjoy that game because it showed a lot of promise. And to me, PoE1 still is a little better. Like as far as like how you can create your character, it's like PoE2 gave your character handcuffs, and this is how we want you to do. PoE1 was more like do what the fuck you want, but you're gonna find out later on when you get the master that bullshit you were trying to do ain't gonna work, which I was fine with. I was having fun doing that. But this is like, oh, we want you to play this way. And I'm not cool with that, man. It's kind of Diablo-ish to a degree, man. It's like, I'm good.
Okay.
Snap.
Man, so those of you who play the RPGs with me, y'all know I'm a necromancer, man. I love my summons, and I'm not quite as bad on here as I was on Diablo. I don't have 1,200 necros. I only had 2. I got my summoner and I got this other build I was trying to build, or I had going. So after this patch came out, I'm pretty much the same boat as Mac. They done nerfed every class I play with. The minions, I can't. It was already bad, but now, like when I got to a point where I can get them, I can't. Man, my minions ain't gonna do no more damage, not as much as they used to. It's this thing, and in order for me to play the way that I was having fun, basically I was, doing a lot of damage, but I ain't have very much shield or health. But they took away the one thing. They took away Grim Feast, which is like that's shield on shield, man. That kept me able to survive longer, but without that, I can't survive, man. So it's kind of like, what's the point? So it's in some of the stuff, like some of the skills, the way I had it is I didn't have to level up my skills all the way. I can kind of come with like lower skills, but at the cost of not having to use a lot of spirit. But now I gotta level up those low level spirits up in order to do not even half the damage I was doing at the cost of more spirit, which you're not gonna get that much anymore. So it's kind of like, man, why? I play with the monk. I had me a little gimmicky build, my little Tempest Bell build. I can throw like eight Tempest Bells out there. They say, you know what? You having fun with this. We're gonna take them all away. You can only do one Tempest Bell, and it ain't gonna do as much damage. So have fun with that. So I'm like, man, but they, Mike, like, I mean, yeah. But my thing is, Mike, the Huntress, I got bleed now because I like playing bleed builds. But I lost so much in order to get a bleed bill. I don't know the give and take. To me, it ain't fair, man. It just ain't fair, man. Give me my stuff back. Hashtag save my minions. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm done, man. I'm upset a little bit.
I know Bob is a spectator because he hasn't played PoE yet. So
yeah.
I guess I gotta go ahead and give my take. So
now ain't the time to start.
Overall,
yeah, the way it sounds.
You said what? Oh,
I said now is the time not to do it. So don't.
So where to start? Where to start? I disagree with the nerfs to certain builds. It could have been a better way to handle that situation because, in my opinion, our goal when we play any type of MMORPG, action RPG, our goal is to live up to that power fantasy that we want to do. We want to be able to create our characters and customize our characters to fit a particular fighting style that we want to be able to accomplish in the game. And when you're hindering that, that pretty much reduce all the fun of it. When we got shackles on us, that's not provided us the options for us to create these characters the way we want to create. That to me is a problem. At the same time, I understand why nerfs are happening, but it could have been a better way to handle it. It could have been a better way for us to handle it. Okay, if you're going to nerf this, then you need to give us something to compensate in return for this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you gave us over 100 or 200 support gems. Yes, you added a shit ton of more uniques into the game. You did all of those items. You did all of that, but we have to do a whole reset on everything that what has happened to us, and other players. So when you do that, of course, everybody, all of us who put in hours, and I would say between 80 and 100 hours into multiple classes, and we get this update and we see our update and our characters ain't about shit and we have to start over from scratch, then that's a problem.
A big problem.
That's a huge problem, and that's part of the reason why some of the community is pretty much quitting the game and not doing that. But on the note, I understand why they did the nerf, but once again, it's got to be a give and take. You got to give us something in return if we're gonna go through this, and that's how it always should be. Yeah, we got the one time to reset. You gave us a free skill tree, a passive tree reset, but I would have really enjoyed, like what Matt said, to give us an opportunity to give us a synthesis reset instead of having to build another character all over again under that synthesis. Because if this synthesis is not working with the current build that I have, that means I have to pretty much start from scratch, or players have to start from scratch and do it all over again. And that's not fair to no one, honest. That's not fair to anyone that plays the game, especially to those who put over 100 hours into the game. And and just for the record, I'm not even talking about streamers that secretly use clients to get super drops and all of that shit. Yes, I'm calling you out on that. You motherfuckers that always using clients to get all the boost drops and all of that shit, while us average folks are sitting up here trying to grind for shit. So yes, I am talking to you, streamers that use clients on PCs. So now that I got that little small rant out the way, but yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. But so far, I'm enjoying the Huntress. The Huntress is probably the class going through the lead with the Dawn and all of that. So I'm enjoying the Huntress. Huntress class is pretty cool. So hopefully, it continues and everything else is going through okay. But to everybody's point, Jonathan and everyone else from Grinding Gear Games, hopefully you taking everyone feedback to heart and looking at the mayhem that that you created, and hopefully you fix it. Because if you don't, then some other games are probably going to look at this hashtag Diablo 4 and Last Epoch. They're going to look at this misstep and they're going to correct on it. So hopefully this ain't too big of a misstep that don't put PoE down in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? For it to not to be played again or something like that. Well, it's not going to go that far, but you're going to lose you're going to lose some player base to the new season of Diablo and Last Epoch if you don't fix this. Just want to throw that out there. But that's what I got for the that's my take on the PoE update so far. So for what I played and what everybody else believes so far. Tim, you got questions? Sorry, Bob, you got questions because I know you haven't played it, but you're pretty much on the PoE side. You're just spectating because you haven't even dove into it yet. So, you got any questions that we can kind of answer?
I mean, I wish I did. I haven't dove in enough to even have a question about it. I've seen very minimal gameplay of it. Yeah, I've seen very minimal gameplay of it. The gameplay I've seen, it looked fine, but it could have just been the class that the person was using. I mean, similar, it's just like Diablo, and you got PoE. So, like, you know, I can see from what I did see for a little bit of time I did watch, then play it on Twitch. Down to max point, like you saying, some stuff it can get tedious. I think I can kind of see where he's saying, getting that from or saying it.
Yeah,
because it do look at some point it do look a little hectic in there. I'm like, shit, you know, and you got to move, you know, different parts, maps, and then do a certain movement a lot. It's things of that nature, but I haven't dove in enough to really even ask a question or give an opinion yet. So I'm gonna just
that's fair.
I'm gonna hush up.
You good? All right, next part, man. We're talking about the Switch. We're gonna go ahead and go into the Switch 2. Nintendo finally did the showcase on the Switch 2. Switch 2 looks fucking great. Looks fantastic. The games and everything show it. With the Switch 2, in my opinion, it seems like it finally caught up to what the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 is doing. Because now they're mainly getting all the games that what we already have on current gen, and it's finally shifting to the Switch. So a lot of games they showed off. Of course, the new Metroid Prime game everybody's looking forward to. Of course, the Super Mario Kart World, which is like what Matt said earlier, like a crew version of Mario Kart. The crew version of Mario Kart for being able to travel and go to your races, which is very interesting. And I think we're the first ones to actually say that because I don't think nobody else has brought that up. Is comparing it to the crew.
What it look like.
We got that. So we got that, and you know the showcase and everything that they showed was pretty cool. That new vampire game that they showed, Blood Dust. I'm praying and hoping that it's not exclusive to Nintendo. That's my fingers crossed because it almost looked like a Bloodborne. It almost looked like a Bloodborne spinoff, but with just vampires. And Mac, you ain't going to play this because it's Souls-like, of course.
It's hard, man. On that, it's on Nintendo, so it's ain't not going to play anyway for me. So,
oh well, yeah, because we got to share the story why Matt doesn't like Nintendo. We're going to share that story in this podcast or somewhere down the line. But Matt has a particular reason why he has serious, and I'm not going to say hate. I'm going to say disdain. He has disdain for Nintendo. That's pretty much the take on the Switch 2. What about you, Snap? Was you able to look at anything on the showcase? At least a little bit of it?
No, I watched it. I honestly I was excited. I mean, the games looked cool. I mean, everything looked cool, and then it was a couple things that kind of got me, man. When I was excited about the games, Mario Kart and all that, but man, when they started showing off their gimmicks as far as that, what is it, the dad game? What is it, the drag and drive or whatever, the wheelchair basketball game?
Oh,
you gotta you gotta use the
yeah.
Joy-Cons as mouse. It didn't look like it. You gotta have, man. how I got my little setup, man, I gotta have a freaking basically a tray sitting in my lap to kind of wheel around. And I was listening to some dude on YouTube talk about it. Yeah, he said he tried it. He said, man, it don't feel good. He said, man, his shoulder like right here started getting tight and tense. Hey man, get a workout, man. Because you gotta actually like move the wheelchair, man. He's like, yeah, man. So I don't know. And
Oh no!
hey,
I gotta look this up.
hey man, look at it, man. And then they had
Send this to me.
all right, yeah.
Oh man!
What else?
Oh,
The man.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
actually like a wheelchair basketball game. It's
wheelchair
actually
basketball
like a
game.
wheelchair
Drag and drive.
basketball game. Yeah,
Yeah.
called
they
That's
drag
why I
and
call it the
drive.
bad
Yeah.
game, man. DAD,
so
man.
they around here cancel
Yeah.
culture, and so they picking at people with this dude in wheelchairs.
So you
They doing shit.
doing this motion right here.
They around here
Both
making a
hands.
mockery of people who in Special Olympics.
Man, I think they're putting
That's
shine on
that's
it.
hey
No
Matt,
discrimination,
hey Matt.
man.
Me personally, not to take away from Snap. Me personally, when I saw the game, I was like, is this okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Is this
They're
okay?
picking at the Special Olympics, man. That's crazy.
Honestly,
What in the
I
world?
I didn't look at it like I thought it was like I was like, okay, this is actually neat. They're doing that, but then I seen the gimmick. I was like, no, don't do it like that.
Yeah,
Don't
Hit
do
the
it
cat
like that.
daddy.
Yeah. Like no. Let me
Yeah.
use my analog stick and go left. No, don't
Yeah,
do the mouse.
yeah, they literally got the two Joy-Cons
Yeah.
and you use it as mouse pads, and you gotta actually move around like that
Yep.
with the Joy-Cons. You actually got to do that, and you have to do it in rhythm for you to move around and everything. And you gotta pick, and you gotta shoot, and all of this stuff, man. And I was like, when I saw that game, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know about this one. This one's going to be a mixed bag, but
And man, that price tag though, $400 I would have been okay with, but and at least 400, I've been like, okay, I may get it, but man, 450 and now with everything that's going on, man, you looking at every bit of 600 plus for this system. And it's on. I think the battery life is on. I think it's worse than the Switch that's out now. The battery life is. So I can't. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna leave it out there. But there is one thing though, Mike. I'm pretty sure you remember this. I was talking to Mac about it earlier. He ain't know nothing about it. Hey, you remember? I think it's Xbox 360 with the camera. Remember Uno After Dark? Yeah. Now they got this camera for Switch. Now, man, you know how people are nowadays, man. They got this camera. Boy, you finna have Switch and After Dark. Boy, Netflix and chill ain't gonna have nothing on Switch and chill, boy.
Switch After Dark, Switch and chill.
Man, look.
They're gonna be using them. They're gonna be rolling in that thing.
Yeah, they're gonna be rolling all right. Yeah.
They're gonna be rolling in that thing, y'all.
Am I gonna get the money shot on camera for real?
Mac, you're terrible. I just want to let you know.
Hey.
But yeah, I can remember that. And when I seen that they brought out the camera, I was like,
yep.
I was like, okay, this interesting that we got a camera. I was tripping about how the camera is made, but we got to see what games we gonna get. Like if we get any type of poker games or Uno games that pop up on the Switch, then yeah, it's gonna be a repeat on the 360 with Switch and Poker After Dark, because it was crazy back in them days when me and Snap used to play Switch we used to play Uno back then online, and man, we was scared because half the time
my camera stayed off,
what
man.
you was going to see.
I don't want to see nothing.
Like you didn't know what you was going to see, bro. Like you literally had to have you had to have the other people's camera off, bro. You had to have it. You had to have it off, man, because you didn't know what you was going to suspect, because people would do that shit just for trolling.
Yeah.
There was one time that I played, and nigga, I seen the whole ass on camera.
Yep.
fuck? I was thinking,
Damn.
Uno.
Hey.
I was like, oh man.
That's funny.
Go ahead, Mac. I'm sorry. Go
Oh, I
ahead.
ain't got nothing to say on
Yeah,
it, man.
but
Good,
man,
bro. You know how I feel
Oh
about it.
man.
How do
But I
you
am
think they're
excited
gonna
for
do
the Donkey
friend
Kong.
code, Mike?
You said what?
You think they're still gonna have the friend code, or you think they're gonna upgrade it to where you can just do the name, man? Because that friend code,
I think they're gonna update it. I think they're gonna update it to the name. For all the technology that they put into this, I'm thinking that if they don't update to the friend code, then they must gonna keep the friend code because it's unique to them. It's unique to Nintendo.
man.
And
I
you
don't
know
think
how
about their,
Nintendo loves to be different.
yeah. I don't think
So-
what was good about their little Nintendo Online thing was it was like $20-something a year. That was it. Because man, everything else,
Nintendo,
they were so
honestly,
behind.
they have the best service, man. They have the best deal, man, with their service, bro.
Yeah,
And they the only ones that do backwards compatibility right, man. Backwards compatibility with Nintendo, boy, it's the chef's kiss. I
Mhm.
would wish that Sony and Xbox could do theirs that way, man. When it comes to backwards compatibility, man, Nintendo is A1. You can say they can have shitty online, they can have they can have shitty online, and they can have certain games that only a select audience will like. But when it comes to being faithful to their backwards compatibility, man, it's on point. And they shit is triple S. They shit is triple S rank when it comes to backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
That's
People complaining about
really it, man.
that $80 price tag, but man, it's gonna be the norm. Like when people buy games now, they always buy the deluxe or the extended deluxe edition anyway. They always spending well over. I don't know why they're complaining about it.
Well, now they're complaining about it because it's mainly the people that buy physical that's complaining about it. A lot of me personally, I'm surprised on how much people still buy physical games. Because I've
Oh, is
been
it
past that. I'm been way
ownership?
past that point on buying physical games. I always get my shit digital.
Yeah,
But
because
they making the physical more which is like 79, and then of course the digital is going to be 69, which me personally, Nintendo didn't even honestly need to raise the price on physical games, honestly. I don't know what made them do that, but and it could be that Mario's getting greedy and all. It could be they getting greedy on certain shit, but it is what it is.
They put inflation on the games. It's crazy.
but they go up, man. They
because
always go up.
yeah, I mean we're expecting. It's expecting to see a price hike on games depending on the other thing that we don't like to talk about on this podcast. The T word, that I'm gonna just leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? The T word is gonna be the cause of a lot of other shit going expensive, especially us gamers.
Yeah.
Us gamers, man, that T word is gonna kick us in the balls 100 times over. That shit is gonna kick us in the balls 100 times over. But see, us gamers like us is gonna suck. But like Mac gonna be fine. Mac gonna be fine because Mac like, nigga, I only play the game because of y'all anyway. If this shit gonna get more expensive, then nigga, fuck the game.
Yeah, because once these guys start getting too much, because what I'm gonna call that shit Tariff 2, the Nintendo Switch, that's Tariff 2. That's gonna be the first thing that really got hit. The tariffs really affected so far as we know. So when the Tariff 2 come out, hey man, they talking about $600. So you got to pay that. You got to buy another controller. You got to pay $80 game. You're gonna have to get two on. So you're gonna spend about $1,000.
You're gonna have to get the camera.
And you gonna pay about $1,000 messing around with that bullshit.
2 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And you gotta get something that's gonna charge batteries.
Yep.
Charge it up. And a case.
And you know that's gonna be extra expensive because that ain't gonna be domestic.
Nope. Yeah, you're gonna spend $1,000 trying to get that shit going. Or they're going just piece by piece it.
Yeah, games is they're getting expensive. I don't like it.
So no, I don't like it neither, bro. But it is what it is. So, all right. So the last part that I want to touch on for the Switch, the most exciting game that I'm probably excited for the Switch 2 is the Donkey Kong game.
Mm-hmm.
The Donkey Kong game looks fucking phenomenal. Like you got Donkey Kong in a destructive environment. I was like, this shit might actually be lit. You know, Donkey Kong in a damn environment. So ain't no telling. They showed Donkey Kong picking a big ass piece of rock from a mountain and all of that shit, and he's able to throw it at enemies and he's able to break through shit. And I'm like, well, this is going to be interesting. Donkey Kong in a destructive environment, so it's going to be cool. So I'm looking forward to that. That was probably the most exciting one from Nintendo, besides the Metroid Prime, of course. But them probably the most two exciting games that I was excited for the Switch too. But that's it. That's pretty much all. Well, Snap, you got anything else for Switch 2?
No, I'm good. I said my piece.
Bob, you got any questions or anything to add? No, I'm pretty sure you trolling now. You trolling asking back.
Got nothing to talk about with Tariff 2. I'm good on that.
Nah, I ain't got nothing for the Switch.
All right, man. Moving on to the next segment, man. This is our sidebar conversation for this episode, everybody. How do men feel about makeup and BBLs on women? I should have put the on women part on.
I'll just leave it in general because hey, man, getting it too.
They show you. It's out there. You ain't seen it. I was up close and personal a few times.
Well, hold on, Mac. You live in the region where it isn't live.
Mm-hmm.
You live in a region where it's live. So, you know what I wish? I wish we had Jeremy on this segment, boy, because I know he out there too. Jeremy would have enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, where he at? Oh yeah, oh man, you got to check Adam's apples and shit. You got to grab them. You got to pick with nuts. Mess around with them girls. Let me see if you got balls real quick, man. This shit's crazy.
All right, man. Who kicking us off, man?
Bob, so we kicking us off.
Bob, kick us off, bro.
Okay.
How you feel about the women with makeup and BBLs?
I'm gonna start with makeup. I'm gonna break mine in half. So as far as makeup goes, I personally don't really care for it. I just normally try to look for the girls they just naturally look good, and hopefully you find a good personality attached to that. But it's not that I don't care for it. Like if a girl wants to do it, it's fine. But I've seen that in action with some females, and sometimes that junk can take them hour and a half. And my biggest thing, I try to figure out: are they doing it for men, or are they doing it for themselves, for other women? Because I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. Me and my guys don't sit around talking about like, yo, her makeup is popping. Personally, like we don't. Like we looking at definitely some other features or whatever it is, but
yeah,
minimum. I'm cool with like minimum makeup, but if I got a girl, you ain't got to do the whole transformation. I mean, if you want to, I'm not against it, but I think that's more for a them thing. Because they ain't really doing it for me because I don't care for it. That's just me personally speaking on it. But like I said, it's cool. If women like it, do your motherfucking thing. because they still look fire when they do it. But sometimes they look like a completely different person when they take it off. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, it's crazy. Especially if it's a first meet. The girl takes a meet, like, damn, what the fuck just happened? Like a totally different person. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That shit can get diabolical. But that needs to say
Diabolical. You ain't lying. That shit crazy.
Shit. Hey man, I've seen some shit. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. Your whole tone literally changed. Like, but yeah, normal stuff. Girls want to get normal stuff, lip gloss, lipstick, the eyebrows done, get some eyelashes. I could chalk that up to just normal stuff on the makeup end. But I'll let y'all speak on that, and then I'll get to the BBLs. But what y'all got to say about it?
Me with makeup, I don't like it, especially because my preference for a long time used to be like real light skinned women, and I hated that shit on them. I like natural beauty. Like it's fine with me. I don't even what Mike stupid man. But nah, like I just like natural. Like some girls be like, man, I look raggedy. I'm finna go out, blah blah blah. I say, y'all don't understand. A lot of men would prefer y'all going out looking normal because they know what they're getting themselves into.
Yep.
Because if you go out here, you see a girl. I dated a girl one time, like not date her, but I went out like on like a semi-blind date type deal. Girl, she had on a ton of fucking makeup. Got back to the chick house. We watching movies. She's all laying on my chest and arm and shit. And I went to the bathroom real quick. I said, let me get up, go to the bathroom. I look in the mirror. This motherfucker whole silhouette on my fucking shirt. Fuck. Like, God damn, bitch. I gotta go wash this motherfucker now.
I like the shirt.
Like, you know, whole goddamn profile on my fucking shirt. Like, no, I don't like that shit, man. I hate it. And then, like Bob was saying, it take forever to fix the shit, to do the shit. We trying to go catch the movie. I want to see previews. I'm a preview man. I want to go see previews. I might want to start the winners and get me a 4 for 4 to put in her purse. You know, something. And you out here taking all this fucking time. Women already be slow doing shit. Now you got to put on a ton of fucking makeup. I got to wait for this shit. No, it's too much, man. It's too much. And then don't get me in the accessories, the eyelashes. What nigga ever in your life have you talked to said anything about, damn, boy, she got some badass eyelashes. Damn, she got some good ass, some nice ass eyelashes. No man has ever said that. Women who put them eyelashes on are doing that shit for other women. A nigga ain't never said shit about no eyelashes, bro. I don't know no man that I ever talked to say anything about no eyelashes. These bitches be coming out here with these outrageous ass motherfucking eyelashes. They be all heavy. They can't even hold the damn eyelids open. These bitches heavy as fuck.
Be scratching their forehead with the eyelash.
Yeah. Look like yard rakes on their eyes and shit. I seen a motherfucker in the mall one day. I swear to God, dog. I was in the mall with my homeboy Troy. I swear to God, I seen the chick walking, and we're like, "Damn, she got fat." But that motherfucker, I seen her eyelashes from the back. Them shits was so fucking ridiculous.
How the fuck did you manage that? Huh?
Dude, they were so big. It was so big. I don't know what kind of glue she used to even have them bitches held up on her eyelids like that, bro. I swear to you, that was the craziest shit ever. But that's outrageous. It's outrageous, bro. The makeup shit is outrageous, dog. I'm good. I mean, some people, it makes them look better. Don't get me wrong. I know some people have makeup on may have some kind of injury or some scars or something they might want to kind of cover. I get those. But if you normally all right looking person, bro, they ain't really tripping about that, man. Be yourself. Be you. Keep your hair done. As long as you keep your hair done, your nails done, and your coochie shaved, nigga gonna be straight, bro. All that makeup shit ain't. It ain't.
What?
It ain't.
Wait. What do coochie shave have to do with makeup?
No, I'm saying that a nigga don't need. I said people don't need makeup. No, you keep your hair done, your nails straight, and your coochie shaved. That's all niggas care about.
Oh, man.
That's all real dudes care about. That's just me. That's just me.
Oh man,
That's
I
just
messed
me.
up
That's
my
how I
camera
feel.
off your ass, man. I messed up my camera off your ass, bro. Like, what the fuck,
But
man?
that's my bit on makeup.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
That was damn it. I messed up my
I hate to go
camera,
after that,
My
boy.
and
bad.
now this shit
My
ain't
bad,
right.
Mike. My
You
fault.
good? You good, bro? You
That
good?
shit. He
Who
ain't said
next,
no lies.
man?
He ain't said no lies. Ooh, that was good.
Who next?
You
Ain't Snap next.
No, Mike, you next.
Oh,
Oh, I am.
oh, it
Yeah.
is, Mike. Yeah,
Oh
you
well,
next.
shit. I sure as hell don't give a fuck about no damn makeup, man. I never cared for it in the first place. I never understood women that were naturally beautiful that will put on makeup. I never understood that concept because there's plenty of women that I've seen, you know what I'm saying, who was just naturally beautiful and they just put all that clown makeup on, because that's what I call it, clown makeup. All the damn and that shit be on thick too. Like the fuck? Like, why do you need all of that? You
Right.
was beautiful, you was pretty already, and now you got all this damn makeup on your face. And I'm like, that's a huge turnoff and unattractive to me, man. It always have been. So I never really cared for it, man. I ain't got no outlandish stories like how Matt does. So I don't got no outlandish stories where somebody put their face on my shirt and, you know what I'm saying, I could use their makeup as a face scan to get in places and all of this shit. So I don't got no
Getting their
outlandish
phone from
stories
that
like
makeup,
that.
man.
Yeah, I know. Getting the phone just off their makeup, just scan
Yeah.
the shirt. Like, oh shit. Scan the shirt. You get it to the face. But anyway, no, man. But I never cared for it. And I just wish, I mean, it's ways that it could be worn light that women could look beautiful with wearing light makeup. Now, if you got light makeup on, you know, I'm able to see through it and put up with it. But everybody that just all of that and it's caked up and you can see the shit being caked up, like you can actually see it being caked up, and no, man. So my how I feel about makeup, no, I'm not for it. Light makeup, okay, but I don't care for that neither. I just would rather for women to just show their natural tone,
Yeah.
you know, their natural selves and their natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of women out there that got it. So
Yeah.
just show your natural beauty, be yourselves, and you know, don't need no makeup.
Yeah,
Now, for
it's
those
just
that do need makeup, you know, for those that do need makeup, I understand. That's just pretty much what I can say on that note. Shit, I might need makeup. Shit, I'm not. I might. You might think I might need makeup, and that's fine. I don't care. But you know, just saying. But that's my take on that.
Yeah. Well, I think honestly, we all in the same boat. I mean, I'm more natural beauty, man. I think that's cool. I think that's the way to go, honestly. Light makeup, so it's fine. But I mean, I can't judge. Who am I to judge, you know? But on that same note, man, don't lie to me. I mean, you see me, what you see is what you get. You know, I ain't trying to go there, you know, say, hey, what's up? The late night call and here you are, you got a better fade than me. And just 10 minutes ago, your hair was down in your back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's I'm like, what? Where the
Yep.
hell this come
Yep.
from, man? And
Yep.
so
Been there. I done seen that.
so yeah, me personally, just natural. I think that's what I'll go for. I don't really deal with makeup too much. I don't like it. But yeah, so we all in the same boat with a makeup issue.
plays now I'll say the plays I probably would expect makeup to be, or would it make sense is like, of course, the models or like professional pictures, or like special occasions like a wedding or something like that.
Yeah.
understandable. But it got to be
Yeah.
understandable. Like doing that every day, I'm surprised they want to do it every day.
And it breaks their face out too, man. That's
You
what's
know,
crazy
but
about it.
You got some chicks, they sleep in that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, woke up, I'm like, come on,
Are
man.
you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
they
late
sleep in it.
What?
night drunk.
Yeah,
Late night
yeah, they
drunk.
sleep in
No,
it.
this is natural. This is just
Some of
going to
this
sleep.
wake up
Well,
They put
drunk.
makeup on to go to bed.
shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's wild. That's
Yeah.
my first
Yo.
time ever hearing about that.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah,
It
drunk.
take
That's
yo,
Go
it
wild,
take
to
a-
sleep with it. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. It's wild, bro.
That don't take a minute to get
The
off too.
fuck?
You wouldn't think your girl be in the in the bathroom for a minute.
Yeah, you gotta have the right stuff to get that mess off, man.
Like, you what she was in there doing?
Nigga,
Oh, cleaning the makeup, for
especially if
real?
this shit, especially if you sleeping in this shit. You
No, they
sleeping
didn't
in
train.
it, you
They
would
sleep
think
a
that it'll
certain
be
way.
harder.
No, they train. They sleep a certain way, man. They body is trained to sleep one way only because they are not gonna mess their makeup up.
Sleep like they in a coffin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then with all that makeup on, looking casket ready anyway.
Wild stuff. But
There's a lady,
That's insane,
lady at my
bro.
there's a lady at this Walmart I used to stay by, man. That lady used to look casket ready.
look.
She
Now,
had
look at
she look crazy as hell. I'm like, damn, that lady look dead as fuck with all that makeup, man.
Oh, so that should be the ones the ones that don't do it right, bro.
Yeah,
Oh my
especially they
God,
neck
that'd
be
be the
different
worst.
color from their face.
I'd be feeling bad for them. I'd be like, whoa. Like, I ain't gonna not too much people.
Yeah. I don't
I've
knock
seen
it, man.
some
If you need it, you need. Like you said, if you need it, you need it. If you don't, you don't, man. I'm not a fan of it. Show me you act like you is, bro.
But these women,
Agreed.
these women gonna tear us up in these comments because you know what's coming right after this, right?
Oh yeah.
BBS. And they can be like, niggas is just so physical. But I mean, my opinion on BBLs personally, I do not mind them if they're minimal BBLs. But do I care for them? No, because the type of women I particularly, that's just my type.
Is there a such thing as minimum BBLs? Let's
Oh
just,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
it actually exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Your girl got one.
Little small.
Your girl got one. Breakfast Club. Just hilarious. Yeah, she has a BBL.
If it's done right,
damn.
like these little petite girls, and they just get a little lift back, you know, or it just got to make it like if I say if they do get one, I just like it to match the thigh to ass ratio.
Proportion, yeah.
That shit can get
That shit get wicked as fuck, boy.
Man. Like, what happened? Like, what is going on here? Like, why did you do that to yourself? It's crazy. If I had to choose between the two, I mean, I'm gonna just go with natural, you know, because but the right BBL do look nice, and sometimes you won't even know it was, you know, if it's done right, if it's minimal. But the super BBLs, I don't got much to say on that. I don't think, I don't really care for it, I guess. Not in 2025 anyway. I don't know if I ever really did. But yeah, like it just gotta make, for me personally, it
gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, it's not doing what it need to be doing. What y'all got?
Well, I don't, man. I'm a titty man myself. I love boobs, man. I mean, you got a butt. It's a plus, but I can do so much more with up top than I can do with the back end. But some of these girls, like you said, when it's outrage, if it's called for, man, you know, if you're doing this to fill your drawers out a little better, yeah, you know, fine. But if you out here trying to, you know, body morphia and all that stuff, these people doing shock value or trying to get the bigger, the crazier. And, you know, sometimes them girls who get it, they make their little body kind of look like they got like a little diaper on too. It look weird and stuff. So I be like, why y'all do yourselves like that? Another thing too, the thighs gotta match. The thighs don't match. The shit is wrong. The shit wrong. You right here looking like ant life and shit, and it's not.
I
cool.
like me some thighs. I love me some thighs, man.
Yeah, you got good thighs. You straight. If a woman they gotta have too much ass, as long as they got some nice thighs, man, and she's soft. Man, that's all you really care about. You know, you don't need to have no China, stupid ass booty. And you know, and then another thing too, a lot of these women who get these big old butts, before they get them, they be like, man, I want me a good man. I want me a good man. I want this, I want that, blah, blah, blah. When y'all get these kind of surgeries, especially y'all get these kind of outrageous ones, first thing they look at you and gonna be like, oh, I want to fuck. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the whole mindset is trying to hit. That ain't, man, she got a nice ass, but I hope she's intellectual, and I hope she's raised right. And she's like, man, they ain't studying that shit no more. That's all out the window. As soon as you walk away or your side profile come and they see the ass, first thing come to their mind, oh, I want to hit. So for y'all women who are getting these and thinking niggas are thinking about anything else outside of wanting to hit, you wrong. If y'all do get them, use them right. Make your own fans. Make your money off them. Y'all go out here. Y'all want a trick or whatever. Pay it. Make it pay. Make it work for you.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the purpose of getting it if you're not gonna use it? You know, it ain't nothing. No shame in it. I mean, hey, look, I'm for anybody trying to make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was a woman, I went and got those kind of surgeries, boobs done. I'm showing my titties. I'm not finna get no surgery just to have these motherfuckers, and I'm finna make these bitches. I'm finna get these bitches to pay for themselves. If I get this big ass booty, yes, I'm doing something with this motherfucker. I'm not finna just get this shit just to have it. Like, no, I mean, do something with it, man. You know, but me personally, I don't care for it. I done touched them. I done, you know. Then I heard they smell after a certain amount of years. They start smelling, and then some of them you got to go get refixed up. You know, you got to go put more stuff, fat back in them. If you get ones with the BBL, with the full BBL with your own body fat, which is the most dangerous one. Because they say the implants are the safest, but the BBL is the more dangerous one. That's the one a lot of people die from. But I don't know, man. I just like a nice handful of booty. I can get, you know, put my hand on. It's soft. You know, my thing is I'm what's under the hood, man. As long as the coochie good, I don't give a damn how much ass. You can have a little old booty, and the coochie good, you straight. That's all that matters. That's all that matters at the end. The coochie good. You got all this ass right here, and your pussy dry. This motherfucker, you around here dry, and you can't even have the fan on in the room because you got so much ass that's dry in this bitch, and all that fat ass, you stink. You probably ain't washed it good, getting in that motherfucker.
So Matt pretty much letting y'all know if you got sandpaper coochie, he ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, you got all this ass and you dried out. Like,
ain't finna scratch me up.
Yeah. I'm good on that, man. I'm straight. I'm good. I give me natural, man. Give me a natural little butt or natural big butt, and I'm good.
Is low.
Long as that thing get wet and it stay wet, as long as I'm in it, I'm good.
Oh boy.
Being honest, man.
Matt, I love you, Matt. No homo.
Man.
I love you.
Love y'all too, man. But it's up for me. I don't know how they do it, man.
Oh man. Oh, is it me or you, Snap? I'm trying to figure out who did it.
It's back up to you.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I think I've been under a fucking rock because I can't tell the difference between natural or BBL. I'm gonna be fairly honest. I can't tell what's real or what's fake between ass and titties these days because I've been under a fucking rock. So I'm gonna just be fairly honest. Like if you were to tell me that so and so got a BBL, like if you said like Jess got a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell. The only reason I will be able to tell unless I look at a before and after picture. That's it. That's the only way that I'll be able to tell. Like looking at them, like
you got a boobs done too.
I will assume. Yeah, I will assume that shit was okay. Maybe she always had that. So I would not know that. So you're speaking to a dumbass right now when it comes to BBLs because I can't tell the difference. Honestly, I can't. And you know, maybe I'm out of reality. Maybe I've been living under a rock. I don't know. But I just really can't tell. Unless you all tell it to me.
Boobs are a little easier. Boobs are a little easier because you know.
If you all would tell me, I wouldn't know it unless y'all tell me, and that's just being fairly honest. That's just being fairly honest. I would have to have one of you all with me, or maybe Jalen and Michael with me. I'm pretty sure Jalen and Michael will be able to point it out. My sons will be able to point it out. But as far as me personally, if I see a person with nice ass and titties, I'm gonna be under the pressure like, well, damn, there's some nice ass and titties. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, certain asses I'm able to see by shape. Now, if by a certain shape, if your ass looking like it's flopping down to your damn thighs and it's not firmly shaped up like how it's supposed to be, then yeah, I'm able to say that, yeah, that's a fucking BBL. You know what I'm saying? Like, asses have to be shaped a certain way for me to notice it. But besides that, no.
Them thighs don't match, man. You be like, man, come on, man. That's the key. That's the key. They thighs don't match your foot, man. You fucking 130 pounds here, but you 205 up this way. It's like, man, come on, man.
Yeah, and I know people are going to come at me in the comments about this, about me being oblivious to the BBL shit. But hey, I'm be honest, I'm not paying attention to this shit like that. And if I were to see it, I wouldn't know. That's just me being oblivious to it. So if you're going to come at me in the comments, I'll take that on the chin. I'll take that one on the chin. So.
They're getting better with them though. So BBLs is definitely harder than like girls getting their boobs done. Boobs you can just kind of you can just tell by looking at like because they're gonna sit a certain way for sure.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, ass and titties. Certain breasts do sit a certain way. Certain one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they sit in a certain way. I mean, you know, and they look nice. I don't mind when girls get their boobs done. But then the natural ones, you just know because it's going to be gravity going to do its thing.
Yeah, I like me a chick with a nice little sag. I like me a nice little sag on my titties, man. I don't like the old super perky ass titties, man. I like.
I always stand there to attention.
And I don't like them old perky ass titties, man. You girl riding on top of you, and she got them old perky ass titties. You got to lean up, try to. I want to drop right in my mouth. I want to drop right in my mouth. Lay back. I can lay back. I ain't want to have to sit up. Like you just in the car.
Like you catch a neck cramp, man. Doing all this leaning up, man.
Yeah. Man, you gotta get the right amount of stag, man, on them titties, man. That's good. That's good, though.
That's when they come down, and it's like, I ain't gonna get too much in detail.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good sag and some nice areola vibe.
And on the front side, not even at the bottom, when they be in the front when they come.
And don't forget about nipples. Now they gotta have nice nipples too.
Nice. A good meaty nipple. I like me one that look like old PlayStation 2 DualShock analog stick.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I like the one of them. Put some. Boy, you got a good time with them shits. Boy, you hear me?
Let me knock on wood real quick.
I'm telling you, man.
Snap you up, man.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I don't know how to follow it.
Hey, man.
I know it's hard to follow up with that, man.
Yeah. Maybe we should have went first. Maybe we should have went first.
Go ahead, my bad. I'm hush. Go ahead.
Yeah, you good, bro. You good.
No, you good, bro.
We done hit the locker room,
man. You
Nah,
fucking awesome,
man.
bro.
Oh, it's
man.
With that locker room talk. Shit.
yeah. I know when it first became like real popular, man. They went crazy with it. It was ridiculous. It wasn't proportioned right. None of that. It was weird. The women go from an A cup to an E. It was like, what? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, why? I can understand like a small step up. I mean, just be comfortable in your own skin. But I mean, if you're gonna do it, like Max said, man, make it pay for itself. Because it's just ridiculous, man. And now we're at the point now where men doing the same thing. They getting ab implants, they getting butt implants, penile implants. They getting it all, man. And
them leg extenders too.
Oh yeah, them leg extensions, man. Here, shave a little off and put some on so I can get about 3-4 inches off taller.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, leg extensions. Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh yeah,
you ain't know about that?
Oh yeah, leg extensions been thing about good 8 years now.
Yeah.
Once
they
again,
go do surgery to make themselves like I guess 3-4 inches taller, man. Yeah.
My height is my height, bro.
Exactly. Yep.
I'm telling you.
Oh
yeah,
I made this height for a reason.
Man, I'm comfortable in my skin, man. I ain't trying to get no enhancement. If I do, I'm do it the old fashioned way, man. Let me go out there to the gym or something. I ain't trying to go to no doctor, do none of that. I don't even like needles, so I definitely ain't gonna do it. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just got ridiculous. Me, I'm natural. Just stay natural is the way I see it. But yeah, that's all I got to say on it. I can't follow up with Mac. That man that got stories for years.
Nigga,
man.
I don't think none of us could follow up with
PlayStation
Mac,
DualShock controllers, man. I
don't think none of us. The only person that could follow
took me.
I ain't never had no nipples
Man,
like light switches off the wall.
I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Oh, you talking about the
about? I just never. Oh, Jeremy the only one. Jeremy the only one who could have followed up with this shit. Jeremy the only one.
Yeah, look.
I'm telling you, man. We might have to introduce late night with the Cooter twins.
We might have me in trouble.
Introduce.
Have me in trouble.
I'm low in the comments.
Late night with the Cooter twins, nigga. Like it would have to be like what Shannon and Ocho got nightcap.
Nightcap, yeah.
We might have to have something like that.
I'll get me in trouble. We get sleeping on the sofa.
How you going to be in trouble by sharing old stories? How you going to be in trouble by sharing old stories? These just old stories.
It ain't old. Why you still talking about that?
Oh, well, yeah, you're right. Never mind. You're right. I forgot about the golden rule.
Might watch it. Who might be the person? I ain't gonna use the name. They might know who it is. They sell know who it is. I get a text message or call. You talking about me? Why you told them?
Oh, that whole separate show, just call it Tap In.
How y'all feel about them gadgets? I'm gonna say this real quick. How y'all feel about them girls and all these gadgets they got now, man? Girls got so much shit they can hide and disguise their bodies and shit with. They gave us one thing. They gave us that little slim shirt that we can put over. And these girls.
And that shit don't work.
No, because I had one and I was
this shit don't work.
No, I still had semi-dad bod with this motherfucker. I was like, no, I'm good. Women have all these damn things on, bro. They take that shit off and all hell break loose. They bust open like
literally.
All hell break loose. No, I swear to God, bro. I went to this girl house. This was years, many years. I'm in my early 20s, dog. This girl had like the best profile picture ever. All her shit was like from the cleavage up. She was bad. I was like, damn, she all right. She could tell she had a little weight to her, but I was, you know, fuck. But she was real pretty, real cute. I went over to the chick house. First thing happened was she was on the it was weird because I got off work early. I went to my dog house, told her I was gonna go around there, and he couldn't go with me because I had somebody for the friend she had. But you know, here's what it is. He couldn't come. So I told her, I said, "No, I'm homeboy who I was gonna bring couldn't come." So she was like, "Oh, all right, this is whatever, cool." I get to the girl door, I knock on the door. This little fucking midget was at the door, came to the door, about 4'3", opened the door. I said, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, I'm kind of drunk a little bit. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, who is you?" And she opened the door and like, "Oh, girl in the room, blah, 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 blah." All right, it is what it is. I go in the room. Baby in this little ass fucking full size bed with the cover on, like showing this neck up.
Showing a profile.
Yeah, there ain't really no room for us in the bed because she is so little. It's like a real little ass bed. So I'm sitting on this little one seat, little sofa thing she had going on, and we just talking and shit, whatever. So about an hour go by, the door rings, and I guess they had a replacement dude for her friend, so he came. And then like 10 minutes into that, we hear them messing around. So the girl like, "Dang, they started before us and you was around here a whole hour before them." So I was like, "Yeah, you bullshit. You want to talk and stuff. I came over here. I'm thinking something finna go down. I'm ready." Man, baby got up. She said, "All right, I'm finna get up." I said, "All right, cool, bet." She like dashes to the mother. I mean, she hit motherfucker, whatever the dash button is on the game, she tapped that bitch twice. She dashed to the bathroom quick and had the cover thing over her still. So I said, "Damn, what the fuck going on?" So I got in the bed. I'm taking my shit off. I'm getting ready. I had off everything but my socks. Damn near. Bro. She came out the bathroom. I swear to you, dog. When she came out the bathroom, the light hit her a certain way, so I kind of like seen the true outline of this motherfucker. Dude, she had the biggest fucking Cuda barricade ever, dog. Her fucking stomach was down between her fucking knees. Her stomach.
No.
Yeah. She had, I said, "What the fuck?" So I'm like, I'm noticing. I'm thinking that's like a big ass thigh.
Hey, y'all. That was at attention.
No, I'm finna get there. Hold on, I'm getting there. Hold on. So I'm looking at this shit. I'm inside the bed. I'm looking at what the fuck. I mean, I got like the look of disgust on my face. I'm like, and disbelief, because I'm like, what is that? But it's not light enough to really get the full detail of it. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Baby, the closer she got to the bed, the gummier it got. So she got to the bed. And she came up from the end of the bed and was sliding on me. And like I'm feeling this heavy mass on my legs going up my body. And I said, okay, my mind was right, that was belly. Because I felt this mass coming up on me. And this big motherfucker had the nerve to straddle me. And she took her shit and she said, right on top of me. And I said, ooh. Like that, like, because it hurt. Because I knocked the wind out my motherfucker. She put all that heavy shit on me. Shit. I'm like, oof. Like that. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, man, I don't know, man. You talking about you ain't ready? I said, no, man. I'm just like, no, this can't be real. This can't be real. Because I'm like, dude, you ain't what I thought was this. So she was trying, she was doing everything she could, and that shit just wouldn't happen. Just wouldn't happen. And I went in the bathroom, tried to get myself together, and I'm looking in the side of the bathroom. She had all these damn contraptions that held all that shit in place, and together, she took off armory to hold all this shit up. It was crazy, dude. I mean, I'm talking about a stack of shit was holding that shit together, man. I said, that's what all this shit was. I left. called my homeboy. I said, man, that was a blank ass trip, bro. I told him what happened. He couldn't believe it. He told me, man, you talking about the girl you showed me? I said, yeah. Oh, man, I can't believe that, man.
That is so nuts, man. That's diabolical. That
That
is
shit
diabolical. Down to her knees.
That nigga went. That boy went to here. That was like attention. That boy
man,
saw
that shit was like
that shit said
Eddie, soldier.
that shit. Man, that shit was like motherfucker fresh out the pool when you be shriveled.
In the cold water.
Pool meat. Had pool meat, nigga.
Oh my god.
Couldn't even go home and finish if I wanted to, man. It was just bad, man.
So you had to beat your meat thirsty afterwards, huh?
Yeah, nah, I couldn't even do that, man. There was no recovering from that, man. I was done. That was I was so disappointed.
I'm surprised you couldn't stay home. You probably in there.
I wasn't finna stay. I done had stories, but I done had sessions where I done took one for the team. You know, I had a big. I'm talking about a big one, bro. I'm talking about a big one, bro. I'm talking about, bro. And I'm talking about that joker had me. That joker had me holding shit. I'm holding these big ass, heavy ass legs. I'm trying to hold this big ass stomach. I'm trying to stay up. I'm trying to do all this here. And I'm like, I told babe, I said, babe, you got to grab something. There's a lot of lifting I'm doing. You got to grab something. And she, she helped me out. But that particular night, it was just, I couldn't do it.
Been there, man.
All right, I'm done.
Oh,
I done detoured all off the damn subject.
It's still on topic.
It's still.
You good? You good, bro?
I'm my bad. My fault. I'm good. I'm done. I'm done.
You good, babe? We got anything else on the topic before we move on to Crash Out Quarter? We might not have a Crash Out Quarter, man. Look like Snap got his hands full.
Oh no, good. I got a little guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right,
hey,
Matt, appreciate the stories as always. Hey, little man, what's up, little man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know who the hell they is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and head out the last section, man. Crash Out Quarter. Anybody got anything to crash out about before we move on to the
Crash Out Quarter? I'm good on that. We'll crash out.
Oh, no crash out today?
No, we can crash out. We crash out. Got lots of people crashing out.
No, I'm asking.
I got nothing to crash out about. No. I do. I do. I got one. So yeah.
That look like he don't.
Yeah.
I crashed out a little bit.
No, I got a little bit, man.
I crashed out a little.
My thing is, this happened a couple of weeks ago. So my wife wanted she wanted Mexican food. I was like, all right, man, that's fine. She's like, well, it was me, me, my wife, my son, and my two nephews is over, and they it was like, well, what do you want? She's like, well, I just kind of wanted just to get pick me up a plate or something for all of us, but she wanted a family meal, which you would think save us money. We get a family platter or whatever. It's like, yeah, okay, let's go. We'll figure out a place to go. Found the place they did like family platters, man. So we go there, we get the food, we order the food, $152, mind you. So we ordered the food, and
what?
$152. I was like, okay, I'm saying it, Dave, boy. This is a platter right here, but we finna feed some people,
Mm-hmm.
Man, we get home. Well, we started taking stuff out that bag. It was 2 bags, I think. Started taking meat and stuff out the bags. I was like, what the rest of it? I was like, they got you. I said, you sure this because we got some fajitas and steak fajitas and chicken. And she was like, we got that, and we got like a platter of tacos. It was like 12 tacos. And so we're sitting there and took it out. I was like, man, and we got to the fajita meat and the chicken. I was like, what the rest? I said, I think they gypped you. I said, they didn't give you everything because we ordered for a family platter, but we got a platter for two. Man, it was so small. I was like, oh no. She was like, no. She said, they told me. She said, I asked them, but they told me that was it. And if I wanted to get extra meat, it would have been an extra $50. I said, for the same size? She said, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, man, I'm good. Hey, but on the lighter note, hey, them beans were good though. Them beans were good, but yeah, man, it was just, man,
that's a lot, dude. What?
Yeah, it was $152, man, basically for a platter for two. It wasn't for no. It wasn't even.
What this was?
Huh?
What this was at?
This is see, now you go put the place on. It was Johnny Tamales. Yeah, it was another restaurant. Johnny
they
Tamales.
need to be put on blast for them fucking prices. They need to get put on blast.
It was Johnny Tamales, man.
You said how much?
It was like $152.
Hey, whatever this place is, y'all should be a fucking shamed.
Yeah, man. I said, man, we'll never do that again. So, man, I could have made more than this for cheaper.
Yeah, and been good.
Man, what? Yeah. But yeah, man, yeah. So, man, all these restaurants out here want y'all to get y'all family platters, man. Y'all need to make it that's gonna feed a family, and because that right there is ridiculous. But yeah, man,
or go to the grocery store and get your own shit.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's like, man, I think we had just got back. We were out and about. It's like, man, let's just pick up something real quick.
Yeah.
And so,
I
want Mexican. So, but yeah, man, yeah.
I know.
Like,
Tasha was pissed off.
Oh yeah, she was. Look, I'm a type of person. I don't mind paying the price, but the food got to match the price.
Right.
And
I'm saying
exactly.
Yeah, on that occasion, the food did not match the price. So yeah, man, that right there was. So Johnny Tamale, man, y'all need to either take that menu off or take that family platter off or do something better, man, because that's ridiculous right there. But
bro,
yeah,
if that would have been Quisha would have drove back up there. She would have dragged me along, and she would have dragged me along, and we would have went back up there. And Quisha would have shot off. Tim, you know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah,
Bob, you know I'm telling the truth. She would have like, we going back. Like, we going back. Like she like, we going back. I'm going to get it's either I'm gonna get the right meat that I want, I'm gonna get the right amount of food, or I'm getting a refund.
Right.
Man.
Right.
That's insane.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
That's wild. No.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a certified crash out moment. You deserve to crash out on that one.
Yeah, man.
You was nice about it, actually.
Yeah, I
nice
tried
about it though.
I was just subtle crash out. Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Oh, fuck. That's beyond wild.
That's $50. You didn't even get full. The best thing came out of was some beans.
Hey, that's some good beans though, man.
Want that?
Negative.
Put that in the groceries. In the refrigerator.
Oh man.
Man,
I don't think I had. Yeah, Mike.
No, go ahead, man. No, go ahead. I'm gonna say they need their whole ass whooped.
They do. They do.
But go for it, man.
I don't think I had. Man, it's been bothering me. I've been watching. I tell you, wrestling been hard for me to watch lately because I've just been seeing stupid ass shit going on and on. And one thing that's been truly bothering me, I don't like. Well, not as bad as the next one, but these pull aparts, they've been doing, they overdoing them.
Yeah,
I think they're doing it, and the wrong people are doing it. The main event match for Mania, Cena and Cody should have had a pull apart. It would have been okay, understandable. But all these pull aparts every week, it's tiring. It's whatever. Like I'm done with that. But the thing that's been truly bothering me is the dumbass title matches where the person who is going for the belt they've been losing due to outside interferences. when most of the time the people don't even have nothing to do with the match, or just coming in and messing up the match. Like the Braun Breaker one, he fought Penta. Like, what was the purpose of Judgment Day coming out there messing with that man match? They had this phenomenal ass fucking 15-20 minute match that was going really, really good for the Judgment Day to come in here and mess it up. And then for Penta to look like a dumbass and not be like mad at Judgment Day, he's just looking on like, and you know, I'm like, no, wait a minute, you're supposed to crash out on Judgment Day. They didn't cost you the championship belt. Like, why is you in here looking normal? And why is you just watching them beat up Braun? You supposed to be helping Braun beat their ass. That made me so mad. They did that shit again with my girl Jada Parker when she was fighting. They interfered, and old girl interfered in that match, and Jada made Jada look dumb. She wasn't even really like, you know, like, man, come on. That's so stupid. And
now, are we talking now? Hold on, man. Are you talking about the one last week or the one or the week after that? I mean, the week after that.
I believe the one
because I know Jordan Grace interfered.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They interfering. I'm like, why are y'all interfering in these matches in the challenger not getting, you know, not doing their part? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as like, you know, like why is y'all interfering in these title matches like this? They did that jump with one of the tag team belts. Like, you interfering in these matches, like let it be a fucking winner. Stop with the damn interferences, man. Just let it be a distinct winner. And then if you gonna interfere, let the babyface who was going for the belt do something in retaliation instead of just looking on the shit. Like, no.
Yeah.
I hate when you have a good match going and they lose off of interference, or the match ends due to interference. That's like the most basic, petty, boring booking ever to me. I don't like that. I don't like booking like that, because it's like you wasted a good match just to get interference. I don't like that.
I would say to that point, the interference got to mean something for the match, so it won't be a downplay for the match for me. But I do agree with what you're saying. Like, if it's being overdone, then yeah, this shit is ridiculous, because if it's being overdone, that means that, you know what I'm saying, the whole match that they had, they built up and they did, it's lost its luster because of someone that's not involved interfering. Now, with somebody like that was involved in interfering, like saying, like, if someone was involved in that title match interfered, then yeah. Or somebody that got fucked over in the previous match for the title interfered, yeah, I would see that happening. But just random people just being involved and interfering in other matches, then yeah, that definitely takes away from the match. I agree with you 200% on that.
The whole Penta thing, it was random, but I think they tried to play it off, and like Dawn was trying to recruit Penta. So,
but don't recruit me when
you
fucking around.
I get it. Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah, it was stupid. Like, trying to explain it. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, like don't.
Well, the stupid part is what he said, that Penta just stood there and he didn't do any damn thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That goes back to that point of, it's almost like I would say current baby faces. The baby faces of this generation, of the current age. It's almost like hardly nobody has an edge to them. It's like they just sit up there and they just take it. Like, no, nigga, you're supposed to be pissed off because they cost you that match. And you have a right to be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You have an absolute right to be pissed off that they called you that match. You got a gripe. You was about to win a fucking title belt and they interfered with your shit.
Hey, Jacob Fatu did it right.
No, go ahead.
No, Jacob Fatu did it right. When Jacob did him, he got on.
Jacob is the only one doing it right. He's the only one that's doing it right, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why people are getting behind Jacob, because of how he is. He actually reacts when he's supposed to react. You know what I'm saying? He also a couple of times that he let Solo ass know, like, niggas, either I'm gonna do this with you or I'm gonna do this without you. Yeah. It's whatever. He's like, whatever, bro. I don't care. I mean, you gotta have moments like that, man. Good baby faces gotta have moments like that, man. And right now, it's a lack of it in WWE with certain baby faces. Not all baby faces, but with certain ones.
Certain ones, yeah. But yeah, that's my crash out.
Certain ones. It's a lack. All right, Bob, what you got?
I don't have no crash out today.
Oh, well, that's
surprisingly
good,
that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, you know,
surprise. And for me, I really don't have one neither. I really don't have a crash out neither. I know that's rare because I usually have something.
You done had one since we started, so I mean that's a good thing though. That's a good thing though.
You know what?
I
do got one. I got one. I do. Now that I think about it, I kind of forgot, but I remembered. You know,
go for it.
So I had my birthday weekend last week, right?
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Listen. When I get to the city of Wilmington, and it's going well. I'm gonna just skip towards the end where this shit really sets off, bro. First of all, I ain't really been in a club in a long time. Like I'll go to like bar hopping, stuff like that now, or like if it's a club, it's like one of them unique clubs they got now. Like it's like they have live music, they have a floor with the DJ playing some shit, and then it's like maybe a middle floor where it's just chill. So you can kind of chill, you know, pick where you want to be at, or if you go to the right mix or whatever it may be. Anywho, man, we out there, Wilmington jumping, honeys everywhere. The bros is out. It's looking good in Wilmington, but we ain't really from there. So, like, you know, we come from out of town. Ain't been a long time. So you just go where you were familiar with when you went like 10 years ago, which was never the fucking move, bro. I promise you, we get in line, pay this money, whatever it was, $20 entry or whatever, which I don't even like waiting in lines. Like, there's a skip line. What a skip line? You know, but we got to wait in line. You know, all ages can get in, and they got all the college students there as well. That should have been a sign from go anyway. You know, I'm just like, whatever. Now, this club is on a rooftop. Give a fuck about the club name. I'll leave that out. But it's on a rooftop, but you can either take an elevator or you can walk up like 7 flights of stairs. Whatever the fuck.
Taking the elevator.
Nigga. But you waiting for the elevator, though. Usually all the women on there, so you just like, you gotta, shit, your legs gonna be burning, bro. Telling you get up there. Man, y'all, we walking in this motherfucker. First of all, you ever been somewhere, you ever been in a club where the way y'all dressed ain't quite like how everybody else is dressed? Like you and your crew are just a little too fly. I ain't even say we really got that shit on, but I'm saying these motherfuckers, half of them just look like they came in there on they bummy shit. Like just from regular degular, they ain't give a fuck egula. And it was the Gremlin meetup.
The Gremlin meetup.
The Gremlin meet. You look to your left, you look to your right, and not a honey in sight. And there's honeys in there. There's women in there, but it ain't them that you want. Man, we seen some. I seen there was a girl in there in a wheelchair. Yeah, and then she had her girlfriend was in there. Her girlfriend was in there. Tall as fuck, like a basketball player, bro. I can't make this shit up. She had a regular, like a not a tank top, but like a top bra type shit on. Some jean like I don't even know what you would call like waist jeans, like actual jeans on, but she had this thong on, bro, that you could see, and it came up like you could see the straps and shit, and it going to the back, all up her back and shit. I'm like, where the fuck we at, bro?
Huh?
Like,
I'm
nigga,
still
I can't
stuck on the
get
wheelchair, bro. I ain't never seen a chick in the club in a wheelchair, bro.
You got me, bro. There was some creatures in there, bro. They was lurking like the Ninja Turtles, bro. I promise you, bro. Like, I was just like, this shit fucking me up. I had to drink just to like. My man's just like, bro. He's like, drinking ain't gonna help this dog. Drinking ain't gonna help you see anything that you ain't already seeing, bro. I was just like, damn. We can't go nowhere else without getting the layout from somebody that know where the grown folk at, where the 20, 25, 30 spots, bro. Like,
I got
it was like
wheelchair, bro. I'm still stuck on this.
Wheelchair, bro. Promise you, I promise everything I love, bro. Like what? Hey, I guess everybody got half on. I guess
I bet she went home with something too.
Her girlfriend was there. That's the one with the high phone on.
I'm saying I bet she went home with something.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm lost on the fact that nigga, you said her thong was all the way up here.
Bro, this shit didn't make sense, bro.
I'm like, was she plus size in the wheelchair? Was she plus size or small?
The girl in the wheelchair? No, I was talking about the girl that had the thong on was her girlfriend. She was tall, like skinny, like linky, tall, like a basketball player girl. Like she had to be about 6'4".
Yeah, but how the fuck
it just
you
didn't
got
make
a thong
sense.
on that?
It's
I'm
like
at a
it's
loss.
hard to explain. It's like I don't even know how to explain this shit. Matt probably know what I'm talking about. Like there's certain thongs like girls who want to show off the straps on the side, but you don't wear it with fucking jeans. Like it was just odd. like
I know what you're talking about. It just the outfit didn't match the look.
Yeah, and the back was coming up, so you see the back over the jean belt. It's something you would wear with like something like a see-through or like a beachy type of in the
not
sun
no motherfucking jeans.
Yeah. She looked crazy, bro. That was a I had to crack that, but yeah, on my motherfucking birthday, bro. I was like, out of all clothes, I had to choose this raggedy shit.
You ain't put no dollar bill in one of the loops, man. I mean, because it's out there. You should have slid a dollar bill right there.
Absolutely.
Pull that bit back.
I'll try my hardest. And if it was a diamond in the rough, if you catch one of the diamonds in the rough, they in there what they do. Like I'm just like, all right.
Wheelchair, bro. That'd have been like, all right, it's time to go. We in the wrong spot, bro, with the wheelchair.
I wouldn't even. I'm surprised that he stayed and had a drink because I would have left. I would have automatically left.
Well, let me not say that, but our time we felt like we paid too much. I mean, we had money to go somewhere else, but
how much?
Huh?
How much?
How much they charge y'all to get in? About 20?
Regular line probably about 20. It's about 8 of us. So we had just one person paying, everybody just paid that person back. So we had to pay like $160 getting that raggedy shit. Where we could have went somewhere else and maybe paid that same price or more, or less. I don't even fucking know. But they shouldn't be. First of all, he should have looked at us and like, hey, bro, this ain't what you want, dog. I seen how you dress. I had some all white, like an all white button down on with some black.
You think they finna actually say that, bro? You actually think they finna say that shit to y'all?
Mike, yes. They will. If they look at you and they be like, hey, man, have you seen what's in this line?
Where at?
Anywhere. You can go there. You can be in Memphis, they'll do that. You can be in Raleigh. You can be in shit, bike weed. Like, if you got good, it's like you walking up in your best dressed and you going to the after spot, hood spot, bro. Niggas will look at you like, hey, bro, you know you at?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to walk in there with that shit on? Like, this ain't. You don't need to. Hey, are you sure you want to come in? And some people do. They just
I
like to
guess
dress
I'm
nice
out of
'cause they
touch.
on it. But some people will give subtle hints or be like, bro, like, I wouldn't pay $25 to get in there. Ain't nothing in here, bro.
Real.
Not like the money going to them. They just the
I'm out
doorman.
of touch.
Yeah,
I'm
they be
out
like,
of
yeah, you
touch.
go around.
I'm totally out of touch. Then I'm out of touch. I'm old. I guess I'm old and I'm out of touch.
I appreciate them because they tell you if they real cool, they be like, hey, ain't nothing but young hoes in there, bro. Like, go ahead, go to the piano reel around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Piano blues around the corner, bro. Boy, your age type shit. Like, because you be fucked up when you get in there like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just sad. That's a sad crash out. I can't even be mad. It was sad. Like,
there ain't no sad. That don't sound like sad. That sound mostly like disgusted and disappointment. That's what that sounds like.
I had more fun in the streets.
Yeah, I would say you
Just
better out in the
walking
streets.
around.
Walking around, yeah, you're right.
Hey, damn.
And where was y'all at?
In Wilmington, and it was popping too, man. They out there too. It's right by the beach.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Well, not the downtown, but you know.
Man, I don't think I'll be able to be truth be told, if I were to go out in this day and age, I don't think I'll survive. I really don't. I'm just be fairly honest. I don't think I'll survive. I think I'll be a bona fide crash out for real. I wouldn't survive. I just wouldn't. I'll be a bona fide crash out, bro.
It's a little different where you at. I've been out there. And
I'm not talking about I'm not just talking about in Memphis in general. I'm just saying in general, just the state, just the mindset of how modern women is and how certain shit is. I would be a bona fide crash out just from that alone. That shit is challenging as hell. That shit is just challenging as fuck. Because everybody got certain type of women and girls that they like and they want to talk to. And then once you start talking to them, if they ain't saying the right shit, then it's it. Stage left. Stage left in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, that's the main reason I'm like, no, bro. Hershey fussing at you. Who fussing at you, nigga? Hershey or the baby?
The Hershey.
You get fussed at both angles, man. Baby like, yeah.
Oh man,
Hershey like, shut up.
Still on it.
Hershey crashing out.
Hershey crashing out, man. Knocking at the door.
Hershey crashing out and crash out quarter segment, boy. That's hilarious. All right, man. We got anything else before we wrap up for the show, man?
Yeah. I got one real quick. So my homeboy, Mr. Mac down there, he recommended something for Snap's foolishness of the week.
Oh man,
he recommended this movie to me on Tubi. He didn't think I was gonna watch it. So the movie, it's a French movie. It's called Titane. So if y'all want to watch a wild, and I mean wild ride, it goes everywhere around the world and back. This type of movie. It's it's about this chick. She I guess she got into a car accident with her dad. She was messing with her dad. She's been annoying in the car, and she got into a car accident. And I guess her dad, they got in an accident, and like she messed her head up real bad. They had to put like a titanium plate in her head. I guess is where the title comes from. and she ain't been right ever since. So like it jumps from that, her being a kid, and then one as she got the plate put in her head, so they leave the hospital. She goes up to the car, and she just starts kissing the window of the car. I was like, what's going on with this? So it fast forward, she's an adult now, and they're at this car show. She hop on this car, she's all dancing and twerking, and she licking the hood of the car. It's a Cadillac, it's a nice Cadillac, man. And so after that, it starts going a lot of different places. That's when it goes exit stage left. So this Cadillac, like, so she's in there, she's taking a shower. Some stuff's happened, but I ain't gonna spoil that part. But so she's in there taking a shower or whatever at the little warehouse, the little joint that car show was at, and something bangs on the door, and she's like, "Man, what's that?" Normal people with, I'm out of there. I ain't finna look. She go open the door trying to see what's up, and then she walks through another door, another bang here. She walked through another door. That go to Cadillac with the lights on, man. So she walks to the Cadillac naked. She gets inside, in the front seat. She gets the passenger seat belt wrapped around her right hand or right arm. Driver seat belt wrapped around the leg. I guess she was straddling the drive stick. Man, boy, I tell you, this Cadillac started doing hydraulics, bouncing up and down, and she was enjoying it, boy. And fast forward, she got pregnant by the Cadillac.
He walked off.
Hey man, Titanium on Tubi, y'all. It's
Titanium. Hey, it's not. You see their faces?
Yeah.
Oh man, all their faces was priceless.
It goes, but it's more involved. Like there's this.
Yeah.
There's more stuff going on.
My god.
Did you
watch it with
just say?
Did Tasha watch it with you?
No, she ain't watch it with me.
Man.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me make sure that I'm digesting this okay. All right. So we got this chick that was in a serious car accident that had to get a steel plate in her head.
Yep.
Okay, that much I'm following. Okay. Then all of a sudden she twerking on some fucking Cadillac.
Yeah, like at a car show. Yeah.
And the Cadillac, and then all of a sudden she's pretty much inserted herself in the driver. Oh, so she inserted herself, the driver's stick, into her.
Yeah.
And
I
she's
guess he
fucking
called
the
her over.
Cadillac,
Yeah.
and the hydraulics is going off, and she gets pregnant by the Cadillac.
Yeah.
Is this what? Is this what I'm hearing? This is all in the movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot more stuff to it too.
Yeah, that's pretty much what.
Yeah, that's the shock. That ain't even that ain't the shock factor. Like then something happens and this dude thinks like she shaves her head and everything because she's running from the cops for a reason. But like this dude, he's like a fire chief, so he thinks that she is his like I guess long lost son because she tapes up her boobs and stuff, and I guess he mistakenly thinks that she's a dude. And I'm like, yeah, she got everybody food. Everybody thinks she.
What's this one again?
Titanium
on Tubi.
Let's see. This is the type of foolery y'all gonna let me get this stupid ass Tubi shit just to.
This is why I watch Tubi, man.
The foolery that's going on Tubi. Man, that was nuts. I did not think.
We'll not be finding some crazy stuff, man. I'm telling you. When I see him,
hey, you remember Lust?
I called him when I heard about it. I said, man, now I gotta tell you about something, man. I'm gonna send you a link. Watch the shit.
I watched and added to my watch list, and I watched it the other night, man.
Okay, how long is the movie?
Hold on. I'll tell you the runtime real quick.
Shit is ridiculous.
It sounds like it's like a 2-hour movie.
I hope
it sounds like it's around about a 2-hour movie.
That'll be an hour 25.
I hope it's about an hour and 30 minutes. then that might be pushing it.
Yeah, wait.
I would say 145 or 2 hours. That's what it sounds like to me.
I'm saying an hour 17. Ain't no way this ain't taking that long to get to the plot of this movie. That's crazy.
It is hour and 48 minutes.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
See, I kind of figured that. I told you it was like between 145 and 2 hours. I called it. It sounds like too much shit going on. And,
It's a lot.
And keep in mind, that's 148 that y'all ass what?
I don't need to get it back. I don't need to get that one back.
Got a good laugh out of it. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I don't need to get that back.
It's another show I recommend to y'all. The Glamorous Gemstones. Y'all ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I need to watch it on Max, right?
Yeah, on Max.
Yeah.
That junk is so funny, dog.
No.
There's some fools in that shit, though. I've been seeing like Shakar been showing me clips of them the one dude on Instagram and stuff. It'd be funny as hell, man. The Glamorous Gemstones.
Okay.
Now I've been watching the Bondsman on Amazon with Kevin
Glorious
Bacon.
Gemstones. My bad.
Yeah.
Glorious, not Glamorous. Glorious.
Now I know I've been watching the Bondsman on. I watched the first episode of the Bondsman on Amazon the other day.
Good.
That's actually pretty good. Kevin Bacon kicking ass, man. It's pretty good. So it's pretty good. So check that out. I only watched the first episode of it, but it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, same here.
So
yeah, I'll try to talk to
I
y'all
believe
each week for the movie. Or I'm gonna try to get to y'all each week. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I help them.
That's a movie for y'all ass. Everybody listen. Let us know in the comments what you thought.
The fact that you got never mind. I got so many questions to ask about that, but we're already way past the point of no return. With we already 3 hours into this podcast, and it's been time for us to wrap this joint up.
I thought this was gonna be a short episode too.
It was man. I thought it was too, but
that's my fault.
Apparently, we had.
Gonna clip this one up.
That's my fault. I had went off the rails quite a few times in this one, so it's gonna be.
No, we can't. No, we ain't changing. We ain't editing shit. This is one take. It's pretty much where it is. So it's either people going to listen to it or people going to fast forward to it. So it's either one of those 2 points. But anyway, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the podcast. Apologies for it being a little longer than expected, but sometimes it be like that, and sometimes, it is what it is. So follow us on all platforms at the GBTC podcast, on all platforms on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, and X. You know what I'm saying? Check out our other podcasts, our broadcast on YouTube. We are also working on audio-only versions to be on Apple and Spotify on other platforms, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, man, anybody else got anything before we wrap up?
Just thanks to everybody who showed love throughout our little journey, and like I said, we're gonna continue to keep doing better shows as we go, man. Thanks for all the likes and subscribes and
prisoner of the moment and
views. Thank you.
Oh, on that note, while you're talking about that, if you're solely for your solo level, you need to vote for it for Anime of the Year, because they got Crunchyroll got the anime votes going on right now.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
the votes are up, so you get to vote for your Anime of the Year. And just to let you know, mine is not solo leveling. So yes,
it's gonna be it don't matter what you vote, it's gonna be a landslide.
That's right. I'm letting you know in particular. That mine is not solo level.
We supposed to say what anime you think is
you? Fenrir. Yes.
Yeah, I just got Shakar one of them little shirts.
Yeah,
I like that anime. That's a good anime.
See, you looking at you ain't watched it yet.
No, I'm trying to make sure I haven't. I know that name. but for some reason it's not
But,
coming to my head.
But anyway, guys, yeah. But thanks everybody for, as Matt said, thanks for everybody following. Thanks for everybody for the journey, for the support. We're going to continue to do best shows. Take care of your minds, take care of your hearts. Everyone have a fantastic afternoon or evening, and we will talk to you all next Monday. Take care.
Peace.